Onto the YouTube stream this afternoon.
Sounds good, Amajam. I'll send it to you. Yeah.
Yes.
Come join us.
What's up, crew?
Over there? I didn't know Sully was hanging out on here. I've been on.
Happy Thursday.
Myself and I didn't know you guys were crashing into.
I didn't get the link up top
Sully
there.
was coming on, but I didn't know Sully came that way.
I threw the stream link up top for everybody. So we'll start migrating over, and then I'll send you guys the link through DM.
Sounds good. I'll be on there in a little bit after I eat.
No worries. Yeah, no rush. You're good. I'm just getting things started over here. We need. All right, let me get my screen shared. Welcome to work. It's time. How we doing, y'all?
Jordan's getting that open.
We're just getting things started over here. Hold on. Give me a second. I'll share my screen. I know it's just on my face right now. What's that, Tommy? How we doing, brother?
There's 13 hours left. Almost half
Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Your boy needs a minute. Your boy needs a minute.
Not a 250K. Oh. Okay. Hey, you do you, brother. Stock market news.
All right, let me throw some music for you guys.
I'm about to send him my cash app.
Boom. Little musica. Turn that shit down though. Boom. There we go.
My recents.
Happy Thursday, Tommy.
But no, I just that link is up top if you.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. No trades for me.
Checking out prosperity opportunity there.
Oh my gosh, Jordan, do you even trade, bro? Dude, you're not even a trader, bro. Dude, do you actually even trade?
Click that link, you can see all the details and everything.
Yes, I do. But market's been ass, bro.
Make sure people are aware. This is the last day. Runs out at.
But hey, we make it work.
Midnight.
Got some food on your chin? Yeah. Unfortunately, I got a big old zit right there.
When we were trying to do the math on mountain time,
I only know that because that's.
I need to send this link out to some of our friends that are going to join us. Emma Jam is one of them.
Technically, I'm Central Standard Time.
Bada bing, bada boom.
But it's the same as Mountain Time
Send
right now.
Bully the stream link.
No, you're in Central Daylight Time.
We can send Unsullied the stream link.
Not a time zone guy.
Send the whole Wolf crew the stream link. And then we're cooking.
Football games are starting at noon. I was like, okay, 1 o'clock real
And
time.
then we're cooking.
Yeah, and then market time.
I need to send it to 2 more people.
Market time, that's what matters. No, it's,
Where's Amp and Evan?
Since you guys still change clocks or whatever.
Dude, are you joking?
Sundays.
Why are you?
Right?
So when you change the clocks, you're not standard time anymore. You're daylight time. So like right now it's Eastern Daylight Time, EDT. It's DDT. And then after this weekend, you'll go back to normal, and then it will be Central Standard.
Beautiful.
Eastern Standard.
Came for the stocks, learn something new.
Since it's just me in here,
Great spaces.
I'll do the camera like this.
Yeah, you just you're gonna sleep well tonight, knowing that you figured out the daylight savings time zones. The only reason I really know that is because like Puerto Rico is an hour ahead of Eastern, but then when the clock
not much going on, Tommy. I've had no setups.
For me, I'm in Mexico Central. Most of Mexico is in Central time zone.
I need to
but we don't
delete
change
some
the
of
clocks,
these.
so like we're Central Standard.
Delete this right
and,
now.
Like, everybody Chicago to Texas all the way through there.
And
jumps
give me
ahead
back
an
to
hour.
this 15
So we're in the
minutes.
same time zone, but
We tried to inverse price action here.
so, like I'm technically in Central.
We're
time
getting
zone,
delivery
but
from
in
this
Mountain
daily
Time,
PD
so
array,
it's
of course.
not wait
Both
till
of
my hour
these.
back.
This I'm just going to delete. Don't need it. It's
I had
creating
no idea
noise.
that was a thing.
We're trying to test the bottom of 50-minute fair value right now. So
Just to make it even more.
bulls need to hold this spot right here. They need to bounce it right this second, or else, I mean, if we're losing this, we can come and take out all these lows.
Yeah, they used to throw me off because like trying to pay attention to like
So.
when the European market crashes, and then it doesn't change at the same
Bulls
time.
got to hold it here, or else it's starting to look a little.
I spent 3 months.
I haven't traded in New York.
When I was over there,
I've had zero reason to trade New York session. You might be able to, yeah, maybe some Asia plays, maybe some early morning London plays when I'm asleep. But like, yeah, bro. I've been waking up at like 5:45 my time anyway, like 6 o'clock my time anyway. So I have no chance to get in any positions in London really. I have more structure when I only trade New York anyway. I do a lot better. Obviously, like there's opportunities here and there in London, but I always find myself doing better if I just force myself to only trade New York.
Whenever you guys want to come back, I'm always around. So.
Yeah, Unsullied, want to have you on again. All right, guys. Sorry, I was muted. I was just closing up spaces. How we doing, y'all? How we doing? How we doing? There's amp. Let me switch the screen a little bit so it's better. There we go for both of us. Wagwanes. Oh, you know, oh, look at we got the bounce so far. I was saying just right here. I was like, bulls need, if we're gonna hold, they need to hold 15-minute, the bottom of this 15-minute spot, and they're trying to bounce it.
I really think we're gonna test the lows and then chop back here.
Well, we haven't.
Unless we get news.
Don't we?
The upside probability is so low.
Where's my?
That I'm only looking for downside. The only edge full positive data we had was the IB by rejection, but everything else, first hour of the market, previous day's low broken, the gap fill is big enough that it's bearish. Straight up bear city.
Boy, and here's what I have on NQ. We still haven't
should break
broken
one side
IB.
of the other.
We have 74% chance of getting a break.
No, add those two together.
Add what together?
So you have to add those two together because look, no break is just a 2.29% chance. So we have a 97+% chance of breaking at least one side. So you have to add those. So it's either single break or double break. So what it's saying is that like the no break is the one that really catches your attention because you're like,
because there's only 2%
really
chance.
Was it 3 out of 130 days that we actually stay inside the IB?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I think we take the lows. If we take the
we're
lows
definitely
and don't
trading
immediately
closer to the
reclaim,
lows, so.
if you don't immediately reclaim that low, it's like 200-point drop. I don't know if that'll happen today, but it's the beginning of the like basically 930 to 950. If we don't hold that zone, you're going at least to like 730s next, and then it really could get ugly. Kind of hope they go ahead and do that now before the earnings, because I can't play upside. No, sir, it couldn't be me. I shorted once this morning, Jordy, at 152 ended up being my average.
You guys want to see my my trade calendar for this week?
I want to see it.
It's astonishing, actually.
I want to say, what's up, chat?
It's astonishing. Go over to my trade path here. Look at this. Look at this week. Just a big fat. No trade. No trade. No trade. No trade.
Mine actually looks pretty good, but I've been taking like a base hit trade,
Yeah.
one nice little trade, maybe one at night on a different account. I've actually had a really good week.
No, it's good. I'm glad.
I've barely traded at all, and I've had a good week.
I'm glad, and that's how it's gonna be. Like
I said this going into this week. I said, look, I'm looking to take a couple little small base hit trades. Like I'm trying to bunt on base this week, and I just can't wait to get to Friday and get through all the binary events. That was literally what I said.
I've had this happen so many times too, Emp, where I don't trade all week, and then we show up Friday, and I just get a banger play that makes my entire week. I'm like, I didn't even need it the 4 other days, honestly.
Let's hit up the chat here, Jordan. What's up, everyone? Jump in. Tell us who's here. Who's I see a lot of you guys pouring in on the numbers of people coming in. Let's see who all's in here. Say hello to us. Let's got Frazzy in here. Daily travel content. Welcome to work.
14th was a good day. Colin. I had more accounts there than I do right now too. So I had extra money.
Slow down, Jordan. We gotta catch up with the chat. We'll get to Colin. Where is he? He's way down there.
Yeah, no, he's.
He's the last one. Okay, hold on. Oh, we'll get to Colin. Tommy, Jordan, that's our boy Tommy. We love Tommy. Happy Thursday, Tommy. He came in hot in the chat.
Oh yeah, I was talking with him immediately.
FI gonna go lower, massive sell-off. Look, if I see something down 41% in one day, do you know what I immediately do? I immediately forget that ticker exists for the next few weeks.
1 second.
I don't need to know anything about it. Well, it looks so bad on that FI, down another 6%. Yeah, but I don't need to know anything about it. Yeah, I mean, what do you do? I just don't know. What do you do with that? I mean, if somebody wants to explain to me when you have stock miss earnings that bad with one bunch of concerns, drop 44% in a day and get continuation down, what do you do with it? Nothing. Brent, small loss is a good loss. You're going to take losses. Keeping it small, it's a good loss. What's up, Mr. Clean Charts? I think Mr. Clean Charts walked away, Joe. Joe, we need to get you up on here. Let's send you a link. Jordy's back. Hold on. Fix his hair. All right. Get the perfect mess of the hair going. There he goes. Okay, now we got Jordan back.
I'm here.
I'm
back.
Our man Joe says, "What's up, Mr. Clean Charts?
What's up?
Today's sell-off? No China deal. There was sort of a China deal, Forbes, but so I think it's a couple things. This is my opinion only. The market ran up 4 days in a row, gapping up 4 days in a row. A sell-off was very likely. The next thing was you were looking for good news. You were running up into good news, just like you see sell the news events. We got the news. It was okay. It wasn't bad news. It wasn't like great news or anything like that. It was just
6 or 7.
Nothing really came out. A little 6-7. About a 6 or 7. Trump said it was a 12. I'd give it a 6-7. But either way, there we are. Great day, fam. What's up, Say Less?
Let's go, baby.
Hey, I love this. Great day, fam. Say Less.
Great day, fam. Dude, Say Less is one of my favorites. Shut up. The memes are...
Liking the red day for sure. Been a while. Yeah, for sure. Covered calls are loving this. Beautiful Netflix chart. We can take a look at Netflix at some point.
Oh yeah.
Netflix is it's under the 200-day and it's just consolidating. So I'm either waiting on it to go lower or waiting on it to reclaim the 200-day personally.
That's valid. And I look at this bigger time frame. This is what I'm looking at. We just took out these May lows. We're tapping into a big monthly fair value that I have to be bullish in. Now, obviously, we can trade. We don't have to just tap in and go now. We can trade all the way to the bottom of this, which is another about $100 lower, right? So this thing can fall and I can get smoked on the 2x leverage position that I have on right now. But I wanted to take a shot immediately when we got in here, just in case we want to get an immediate rebalance to this gap and potentially half gap or even fill the whole thing. But like Emp is saying, we might have to endure some consolidation, which might only be the start of this consolidation here. Yeah, but I have to be extremely bullish in this whole area. But again, you could sell off all the way down here and everything's still technically fine. So
yeah, I'm not a big monthly candle guy, but for the people that are, you're about to get the close of the monthly candle tomorrow. So if the next monthly candle could put a little bottom wick in, like would be normal, and then track its way back up too. So something to think about. The weekly chart's a little bit better.
It's a little more,
but you're kind of in no man's land. So you see like those previous highs over there to the left. I would probably look for that. Before the sell-off back whenever that was.
These here?
Yeah, right there. I'd probably look for that as like your next area of interest. So either you look for it to reclaim back out of the box Jordan has drawn here, or you look for it to come test the next level down.
Yeah.
That's my thoughts on Netflix. Kind of a no man's land right now.
And also what I'm noticing is just being preemptive here. Obviously this week's going to close tomorrow. When that closes, we'll be creating this here. And this is where we're kind of in a like pickle here, where it's like, okay, I expect us to, respect this area bullish, but this is now technically a big bearish spot that I have to watch out for on a weekly too. So what do bulls need to do? Bulls need to reclaim the bottom of this essentially and be able to trade to the top of it to actually get over it, right? But the first sign of being able to notice, if we're going to run through it all, is if we're respecting the bottom of this or not. Because if next week we just open up, manipulate these highs here, this week's highs, and then just try and trade lower, I know that we're respecting this and we should trade lower into this gap, and I need to expect this to sell off more, even though I'm higher time frame bullish, right? And then I know, hey, if we're reclaiming this and we're holding this pretty well, there's opportunity to trade to the top of this, which is 60 points higher on Netflix. So it's kind of where it's always if this then that, right? I'm just waiting to see if we're going to respect this weekly or not. And if not, we'll see.
The if then works when you get the if. There's a time period between the if then statements. That's where we're at in Netflix. I agree 100% with Jordan's comment there.
Exactly.
That's
my thoughts.
Still waiting for Reddit earnings. Yeah. Okay. This afternoon, a lot of earnings coming down the pipe. A lot of people asking about gold too. We're going to have a gold expert come on and talk to us a little bit later as well. But I think Larry's supposed to be coming on in an hour. Yeah, hostile charts. And then we got, is it Peter?
Yeah, that'll be
Peter or Paul? Peter or Paul? I can't remember.
I think it's Peter.
It's Peter. It's like with the Italian last name. Smart guy. Gold miners.
Right, it's looking interesting going into earnings.
Sorry, I was going to call out this Reddit. Yeah, Reddit's interesting. I don't like to touch or do anything with earnings. I like to find out what's happening after the earnings, after you get the information. But we do have Reddit this afternoon. That one is expected at 4:06 p.m. Cloudflare, which is ticker NET, Coinbase, MSTR, Broku, La Manzana, that's Apple, and Amazonian, all reporting this afternoon. Twilio as well, FSLR. A lot of names that have been talked about reporting this afternoon. Looking forward to that. ES has been trading above its, it's back and forth. It's right at the midpoint.
Little Bitcoin chart. Yeah, Bitcoin's last time I checked at 108, 106 now.
Hold on, I'm still catching up on the chat. I got distracted for a second.
You're good.
I don't know this book at all, but I'm glad you mentioned this book, Profits in the Stock Market by H.M. Gartley. I'd be interested in maybe checking that out as well. Maybe it's an audio. I'm more of an audio book guy. I can't sit and read. Let's go. What's up, King Faces? Jahan, catching up. Brent, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Taking a break for some work, gonna shred guitar and hang with the homies.
And there we
My
go.
man Joe. Damn, eBay. Oh yeah, eBay got slaughtered. NVO is cooked. They're buying biotech because they can't scale their GPU. Ooh. Interesting. I didn't look at NVO. What's NVO doing?
All right.
That's not down too bad. The chart looks like absolute. That looks bad.
It's a weekly here.
Good God, that is an A-frame. Oh my God. Dude, that, I mean, yeah, the monthly looks good and all this stuff, and it's sure it's a good company, but dude, I can't look at this like I can't look at this A-frame and not be like, what the hell is wrong with NVO?
Yeah, it's rough. Well,
all right.
where can it
Bitcoin is
go?
Bitcoin crashing. Did you mention Bitcoin crashing?
I looked at it.
Bitcoin, what I don't like is it did lose.
Crashing is a little much, but you know, it's coming down. So
if it goes below where it's at here, it does get into crash territory. Maybe one of these splash.
Good. I just wait till
Bitcoin looks like it's about to drop like 6K.
Wait till 2026, baby. 2026.
Actually, it looks like it's going to go down about 10K in my opinion.
What?
All right,
yeah, 96. Give me 96. I'm down.
Can you play GLD for GC? GC is gold futures. Brandon, yeah. So GLD is spot gold trust ETF. So basically, what it's doing is it's just buying gold. So it goes up and down based on the price of gold. Gold futures is just tracking in real time. So gold futures trades 23 hours a day, 5 days a week. GLD has pre-market and after hours trading, but that's why if you look at your GLD chart, it's going to have a ton of gaps. It looks really interesting on the daily. But yeah, you can play it the same. ETH falling straight down. Yeah, Ethereum. I looked at Ethereum. I talked about it on the stream multiple times. I said BMNR looked bad. It broke the trend and backtested and fell hard. Ethereum backtested the consolidation and fell super, super hard. Frazi, new member! Jordan!
Let's go!
W's in the chat for Frazi. Hold on. I gotta get. Wait.
Let's go, baby.
Wait for me. I'm dropping W's. I'm coming.
Oh.
I
want to drop a W.
No, I'm coming. W's. W's to the new member.
Yes, sir.
W's in the chat. Boom. W's in the chat. Where do you get audiobooks? Honestly, I don't. What was the Audible or something, or Amazon?
Yeah. No,
some of them are on YouTube, dude. Some of them are just on YouTube. Oracle has been falling. Oracle is finally backtesting the previous all-time highs on the daily. It still has a gap to fill further below us, but it's finally hitting the target that I wanted. I could have stayed swing short on Oracle, but I took more of a short-term trade just the way the market is right now on the short side. But it hit first target, the downside that I was second target that I was really looking for on the downside. Yeah, whenever I have to go to the office for work and close the door, people think I'm either listening to music or in meetings. Nope, just listening to live trading. Shout out DP hanging out with us at work.
Let's go.
Yeah. Well, I get what you're saying. Crashing, whatever. Accelerating downside of the candles don't look good on any time frame for Bitcoin right now. I'll tell you what does look good on any time frame. That's TC Trades. This guy looks good on every time frame.
Wait, Emp, you need to be on top because you have the wolf logo. There you go.
Yeah, M's more of a top.
Yeah, Casey's more of a bottom. Look, Jordan's a middle.
What? Now I'm stuck in the middle of YouTube? Fuck.
Anyways, try it now.
Lucky. You lucky dog. You know how many women wish they were you right now? Yeah. What's up, guys? Amazon earnings goes bad today, could trade back to the 200 or lower. If Amazon's earnings aren't good, I do think it probably breaks at 200 because that was the only recent support that it's had. But who knows? Who knows what the earnings are going to be like? But I think it could easily be back down there quickly if they don't go well. The short coin MSTR. Sorry, Casey, we're just catching up on the chat here real fast as we were getting going. Bitcoin looks terrible. Coin and MSTR both have earnings today. MSTR, their earnings are literally just Bitcoin, so who cares other than that? But MSTR is probably one of the worst looking charts in the whole market. It looks like it's going to just keep dying. You don't even want to look at the MSTR chart. I wouldn't touch that thing with anybody else's money either. I mean, goodness gracious, you give me free money, I still wouldn't buy MSTR. Like, that thing looks so bad. And then, let's see, we're almost caught up here. A lot of times when I see SPY move like this for the first half of the day, it's followed by a bigger move in the second. Yeah, well, consolidation, squeeze. Casey's the squeeze king over here. When price consolidates and squeezes together, that usually sets you up for a big move. Are we just range bound down here, waiting for probably the next catalyst? Probably so. So it probably comes after hours, maybe tomorrow. That would be my thought on this consolidation. I would love for it to just go ahead and continue trickling down, but I just don't think they're going to let it go down much slower until they get more information.
We are in 2 squeezes right now, SPY and QQQ. The smallest time frame squeeze is the 15-minute, and the squeeze that we've been back and forth in since open is based on the hourly chart. So that's really it. SPY's chart has been beautiful. I posted the SPY chart earlier this morning. I've posted it twice afterwards, literally going back and forth. We just hit the same exact level again on SPY, and we are popping back up. It's there's been 6 trades.
My squeeze is fire. It's not firing. My squeeze is getting like really tight on the 15.
I'm gonna send this chart out because this is getting ridiculous. There's been 6 trades today, 3 for upside, 3 for downside, the exact same trade every single time.
Just back and forth in the range.
Like, this is really all that it's doing.
Meta's fighting at the 200-day. It's trying to reclaim it. But it could reject right here.
I don't trade this name too often, but I have puts on ticker RKLB.
Rocket Lab?
Yeah. Also, Carnival Cruise Line, hell of a day.
Oh yeah.
And we should have just stayed short Oracle, by the way. It's finally like fully playing out. CRM we talked about and traded a little bit on this. CRM's finally reloaded off the 21 EMA yesterday and again today.
So good.
It looks like I want to buy the next like dip. Like if we get even a slight retrace the next day or two, I want to take that to 270s next. Oh, our man Steve is with you, Casey.
Steve, what's up, Steve?
Oh, people that are named Steve, I just like going, hey, it's Steve.
Yes,
Steve. Steve.
Oh, Steve.
Steve.
Yeah, so RKLB, I don't really
Jordan.
trade this name too often, but let's see.
Colin's cracking me up.
You move this down.
Dude, I went paintballing, Colin. Sorry, bro. It's paintballing, bro. I went paintballing, you know?
It's
a rough round.
Paintballs to the neck.
Dude, it was a rough round. They fucking got me in the neck, man.
Sure, paintball.
Dr. Halverson? Why are you calling me? You see the crude oil rip off the lows today? It's not bad. You still dying over there?
Yeah, I'm gonna teach you a little trick with a cold spoon to help you out, buddy. PC knows the cold spoon trick.
Oh yeah.
That shit don't even work.
I'm just glad when I was growing up, you used to pop in your collar back in like 2006 was the cool thing. That was a lifesaver a couple times.
That indeed.
Oh lordy.
Used to have to borrow some fucking like makeup or something when your girlfriend and like kind of cover it up.
Little tinted sunscreen on in there.
Thoughts on ticker Wing? DC, I would love for you to go through this as Jordan goes through this as well. I like Wingstop. It was on an incredible run for a long time, and I think it got way ahead of its skis.
We recently just charted and talked about this name on that weekly chart.
I would really want it to come down a little bit further, but if it double bottoms, it holds this like 210 area again. What's the weekly look like? It's on the 200 week. I broke the 200 week.
I would love for us to just take out these lows, like trade to these lows, break them, and then sweep that shit and go higher.
I'm sorry. Casey, look at the comment.
Things of pinballs only hit you in the neck, Jordan.
Dude, it was the most valid target. I don't know what you mean.
Dude.
Oh my god.
That's where I always aim for.
I don't know what you mean. Like, you want to hurt an opponent, you probably want to hit him in the neck, you know? Like,
oh, Jesus.
Cost is taking
him's lunch. Costco still looks bad, by the way. The weekly looks awful.
Like, just trade here. Trade here.
Yeah, go down. Just go down.
Just go here, and I'll buy it.
There's probably like 5 or 6 companies that I really like that I really just want to drop like a 5 to 7% below where they're currently at, and it is a great area that I'm interested in.
Hanging around too many vamps.
Jordan, you just get roasted.
I'm just getting roasted, bro.
I respect it.
I respect it too. Gotta love it.
I respect it.
Rocket Lab is an interesting one. Been on an insane run. I think obviously if you've been in this for a while, it's not bad to be shaving off some profits, but I don't see a problem with this until you're trading under $54. I see no issue with this. So as long as you're holding all of this price action here, 62.30 to 54.16, I think everything's totally fine. But you might endure some consolidation.
Sorry, Jordan. Go ahead.
No,
I didn't mean to jump
in. No, I'm done.
You're good. No, I thought you were done, and I stepped all over your feet, so I apologize.
No, I'm all done now.
I want to make sure I don't do that.
You're good, baby.
I wanted to make
step in.
Let's go. I wanted to make a quick little comment on this. So, like Casey, for example, he's short Rocket Lab, or he's long puts on Rocket Lab. He's taking a bet on it to go down. That doesn't mean he's bearish on it. That means he's taking a trade on it. And I think we need to make sure and clarify that. So, like, I see Jarrett here. I mean, if you're long Rocket Lab from the 30s, like I remember I bought Rocket Lab at like 20 something, and I sold it over 50. So I doubled my money on Rocket Lab. And I'm not really interested in holding it up here. 30s. I'm still overall bullish on space. I'm still overall bullish on Rocket Lab. But the current price action and the current spot that it's at, I also look at it and think it can come back down. And I'll let KC, if he wants to go over his trade setup here a little bit, that's fine too. I'm just, instead of speaking for him, but I'm just making the comment here in general. If we're looking at Rocket Lab, we're probably looking at it to come back to $54, something like that, and just reset, right? Like that's a normal breakout back test type of move that could happen here. Doesn't have to happen, but that's the general idea. It doesn't mean that you're bearish. Just because you're taking a trade against something does not mean you are bearish that stock. I just want to make that comment clear for everyone. Appreciate that addition, Casey. Oh no,
Yeah, so
I
no.
thought you were gonna leave it right there.
No, so RKLB, you can kind of see it right there on whoever chart that is, either Emperor Jordan's up on the screen.
DraftKings, sports betting, some kind of headline around taxes. It's not getting a big move at the moment, but there's a headline around taxes that's hitting.
I'll say I have an open position right now on DraftKings. Just some cash secured puts. They're still up nicely.
Yeah, you might get a little reaction here on DraftKings. I didn't hear the full. I'm trying to find the full headline. Sorry, Casey, if you want to finish that Rocket Lab thing, I just want to make sure we call out live news.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll go over a few things. We can do Rocket Lab first, but Rocket Lab, beautiful. If you look at the if you look at the weekly chart, right, we're getting a little bit overextended. Looks like potentially, running out of a little bit of steam, but not even that. The main thing that I'm watching is the daily chart and the 4 hour. If you go to that daily chart, if you go to that 4 hour, and mainly it's the 4 hour that I'm watching because it's a little bit more clear, you will see a beautiful inverse cup and handle right now on Rocket Lab there at the high on a 4 hour chart. It's also been in a 4 hour squeeze since Wednesday at the close. And it has not flipped bearish, but it is moving to the downside. MACD has recently just flipped bearish as the previous 4 hour candle just broke a little bit of structure here coming back down. So like this potential chart setup on RKLB, would like to see them move down to 60, 58, 50, and then essentially 56, 55 would be my full target downside. Let me go pull this up over here as well.
What is going on with crypto? Crypto is having a...
Yeah, crypto is having a rough time.
It's Pennsylvania is considering raising sports betting tax.
Oh.
BMNR might need to trade to these weekly lows. Still holding this though, technically.
Sorry, crypto, we talked about crypto a little bit earlier. We can hit it back again, but crypto, if you look at Ethereum and BMNR especially, BMNR looks disgusting.
Take it back to 103.
Go to a daily chart real fast for me.
On BMNR?
Yes. Go to your daily chart.
Yeah.
Go to the low. Okay, so go to that low right there at the that low. Draw a trend line for me. Hit that low, and then hit the next low that was on September 5th. Yeah, that'll work.
Is that what you're looking for?
Are you on a weekly or daily?
This is a daily. I'm on log charts.
Oh, you're on. That's fine.
This is non-log. Yeah.
Right. So move that bottom trend line down just a little bit. Right there. Yeah, a little bit more. Or you can put it there too if you want. But if you go to just the two lows right there, look at that, and zoom in.
Yeah.
So you see the two lows, the trend. You see the trend breaks and back tests, and then look at that evening star. Casey's looking at that evening star hanging man right there, the back test of the trend. And look at that immediate push off and then acceleration away from a trend back break and back test. That technically looks like absolute garbage. And that fair value gap that it held earlier twice is now getting validated, getting ran through.
That's why too, if we're losing all this, Emp, definitely want to see these lows coming.
Yeah, my TA read on BMNR is gross. It's absolutely gross on BMNR. I'm sorry. Like, I love Evan to death, but just my TA read on BMNR is absolutely terrible. Ethereum, if you look at Ethereum, 4270 was a major level of consolidation. It was also the 50-day moving average. We popped back up, back tested that perfectly on Monday, and rejected super, super hard. So you look left, look at where all the consolidation was before, even further back.
Yeah, all here.
All those lows, all that consolidation right there. And now it's been back tested and rejected twice. And look, once it rejected, it's also accelerating to the downside. It's under every moving average except for the 200.
Yep.
It looks like it's going back to at least that 3,500 low. I would think it overshoots probably.
Agreed. Yeah.
That's just from the charting perspective, right? If some kind of catalyst changes things, I'll change it. But dude, I see Ethereum looks super bearish to me. BMNR looks super bearish to me. I'm not like bearish long term those assets, but in the short term, I am not bullish on those charts at all. I tried to pound the table on this the last couple weeks, but pound the table. All right. We didn't hit Rubric. Did they report this morning? No, that was Roblox this morning. Rubric, they reported what yesterday? When does Rubric? No, they don't report for a while. No, they just broke down yesterday. That's what it was. I looked at this chart, and actually I think the $70 area is a very interesting spot to try to buy RBRK. People in the industry are pretty bullish on Rubric. It was kind of one that needed to roll over and reset. I wonder if it holds here. If it looks like a decent buy if you look left. Because this is where it consolidated like end of last year, beginning of this year. There was a lot of like traffic. There's a kind of a volume shelf down in here too. Right around $70. But I could see it coming down. Where are you at there, Jordy? What is that? Like 65 maybe? I'm just trying to eyeball it on a daily chart here. I love watching Jordy work on mute. Hey, whatever you were saying, it was fantastic. It was great. I know whatever you said.
I'm mute. I'm sorry.
Was fantastic.
No, I was just saying, like, yeah, that kind of $68 area is like a spot I'm watching. It's where we inverse, but also we've already like the same model that I play on a 1 minute every day. We're seeing on this weekly here, and like we're back testing. This is usually my entry model. Like this is usually where I take entry is at this change in the state. But we have not traded into these gaps at all yet. So there is reason to come down here if we don't want to just hold this. So yeah, I'm pretty bulled up on Rubric here, to be honest. Have to be based on what I'm saying on this higher time frame. And then even the lower time frame, it's obviously been selling off. But you see the range we're coming into. We're coming into a big, it's just clearer on the weekly. Look at this. You see this giant range that we created here. You can't really just expect us to just fall straight through it, right? I imagine we're coming towards about half gap of this right about now. Looks like we're slightly past it. So we've rebalanced to, 50% retracement of this range. You're coming into the lower end of it. Maybe, I don't know what fibs you use, Emp, but I know you have like some of those golden fibs or whatever fibs that maybe are extensions from this 50% that we're probably tapping into right now. I don't know. I think it looks interesting, and I'd be watching for big buys on this coming into the 68 especially. So yeah, I like it. I wouldn't go full-fledged right now and just blindly buy it, but some nice spots.
All right, Joe, I just saw your message.
What's that on your face, Jordan? I have a giant pimple and I'm trying to get it out, so it's a little patch.
Oh, I was drawing this fib. 68.61 is the golden retrace, actually.
There you go.
Most recent shot.
This is what I mean, guys.
Eyeball it. You can eyeball it.
M's point of confluence will line up with what I'm looking at, and I'm like, I wasn't even really using fibs there, and I just love that. It just goes to show it's like pick a freaking strat, pick a system, and just go with it as long as it works.
It's funny if you chart enough, you can like almost like visualize where stuff is.
Oh yeah.
Should I start wearing like actual headphones? I've got some turtle beaches.
I just wear these studio headphones because they're really comfy, and I'm wearing them all day, so I can't do the earbuds all day. They hurt my ears.
Do earbuds all day. I've got these old turtle beaches that I don't use for anything. They're really nice.
Those are solid. I don't know how you do earbuds all day long, bro. Your ears are like made of steel. I don't know how you do it.
They're like stretched out, I think at this point. Hey Jordan, you know what else I have?
Yeah. What you got? Mini doggies. What flavor are those?
Original.
Why are they green?
This is the original flavor. This is like
it's not the Fuego.
When you said original,
Fuego, have you seen the blue one?
Yeah, the blue ones are good. I like the guac talks. The guac talks are my favorite. They're just not spicy enough, unfortunately, but they taste so good.
The blue ones are crazy. I mean, purple bag's the best for me, though.
Have you had the guac talks, Casey?
No, I've never tried them.
The next time you see like a white bag and they're green, the Takis are green, bro. Guacamole flavor. You're picking them up. I'm telling you, change your life. I really don't like junk food like that, but there are a few items that I will absolutely slam. Who's popping in here?
You ready for this?
Oh, it's Joe. Oh shit, we get to see him? Yeah, let's go. Look at this.
Look at this guy.
Reveal over here. Let's go.
I expected you to be holding a guitar, but I'm okay.
What's goody?
Check your microphone. I haven't heard you yet.
I don't think you can hear us. Got you can.
You're either muted or your mic input's not plugged in or something.
Yeah, something.
Got no sound from your end, sir. So he's plugged into his amp. He's been playing bass all morning. Do not use earbuds. Dude, if earbuds cause cancer, I'm definitely getting cancer real soon.
Don't say that.
That was dark.
Gosh, Google. It's insane.
What it is. What's up, Rizzo? Me and Rizzo are just arguing about this back and forth all day.
We going higher? We going lower?
Oh, FCX, baby.
What is it?
Ticker FCX. I bought the dip this morning at $41 on a call swing.
Oh,
okay, just intraday at 41.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, I bought that dip this morning, baby.
Beautiful.
How about now?
Oh, we hear you.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. We got sound.
Lovely. Neither of these headphones work for audio input for some reason.
You're good.
There's something like a robot or...
What a ad.
Yeah, that was a great play, Casey.
Did you see my Mercado Libre?
Oh, we were talking about that.
I did not.
On Spaces this morning. Bully brought it up.
Look at this daily candle.
Is there a 2x leverage Mercado Libre of any way? Or of any sort?
Somebody in my chat this morning told me there was. I'd never heard of it.
I'll find
Somebody
it.
told me there was.
I'll find it.
It was like KMGI or something. I don't know. I can't remember what it was.
KMLI. I told you, I will always find it, bro. If it exists, KMLI. Crane
who
shares,
is that?
2x leverage Melly.
Oh, it's Crane Shares.
Yeah, we've worked with them. Shout
out to Crane Shares.
Yeah, we've literally worked with them. Shout out to crew. I didn't know they had this one though. Beautiful. So yeah, if you want to be trading 2x leverage Melly, that's up almost 10% today. It's a beautiful play.
Like Casey, get the wired headphones. I'm thinking about it. I just got to do some research and potentially get some.
I'm not buying wired to anything. It's 2025. What are we doing?
Are you kidding me? No.
2025. Why are we?
Every day I use these. every day.
I only
Look
use
at
the
this.
AirPods to block out the
And I won't get
otherwise I
cancer
use this
from
one.
these.
I have 2 pairs of AirPods and Galaxy Buds. Like,
You're insane.
I broke my
I don't
Beats the
even
other
plug in
day.
my. I
I use
wirelessly
these
charge
every day,
my
bro.
phone.
I love the wired headphones. I love them. I
Wired on
love
top.
them. They're the best.
Yeah. I don't want to take off my headphones to go take a leak, dude.
You don't have to, bro.
I also listen to 2 different things all day, so maybe I'm just different. But there is no
Sure.
chance I'm ever putting a wire. I mean, back in
Never again,
2012,
man.
you know, I had a lot of wired headphones.
Dude, what is going on with my chair? I'm all wrapped up and shit.
You know, my thought process is if I only have one headphone of each type in, they're not communicating with each other, so I'm not getting the cancer.
Oh, it's like 2 magnets, like they're repelling.
Yeah, it's repelling.
Uh-huh.
Samsung and Apple, so they like run away from each other.
Yeah. I
Good
can get
logic,
behind that.
right?
I see where you're coming
Thanks, Joe. I'm glad you support me.
Mhm.
I can't tell if Rizzo's definitely charting something because his face just lit up white with those flashbang charts that he uses.
from. Feels like Friday.
Yeah, it does.
It does feel like Friday. I've kept thinking that.
Mhm.
NBIS new highs. That's trying to get a little cup and handle breakout there on your 4-hour chart. Looking decent. Got that nice V-shaped recovery, this consolidation here on the 4-hour. If you draw a trend line from those highs from October 10th, October 28th, we're kind of hitting that area right now. So
Very nice.
keep that one on watch.
Who uses white charts? Me and Rizzo.
Serial killers.
Well,
Yeah,
Joey,
like
yours are
trade-
like cream. Yours
Mine are more
nice.
cream colored. Mine aren't bright
Psychopaths.
white. But honestly, like it's more of an older folk thing, to be honest. I find a lot of older
Older
individuals using white charts because it's like what they're used to. A lot of time back in the day too, in a lot of shows, like for instance, if anybody's watched Trader TV Live, like they're all white charts. They're not allowed to use dark charts for the show. It's more, for instance, just aesthetically noticeable from the average person. If an average person sees a dark chart, they don't relate it to.
Yeah, mine's as white as it gets. 255, 255, 255.
You guys use like light mode on your phones too? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, I have light mode actually, no, Discord's only. Discord white mode is unbearable.
For Rizzo to say that, that's how you know it's bad.
My Google is in like dark mode. I got everything.
I
I
have
changed my Windows to dark mode.
Do you guys want to see something crazy? I got a
Is
dark
it a
mode
white
notebook.
guitar? Oh,
Oh, a dark mode notebook.
yeah. Let's go.
Oh, shit.
Let's get like dark pages.
Yeah, I write with a white pen.
Yeah. No, I'm so down with that. I mean, Joe, you just moved up 2 notches. You're above Rizzo. I like Rizzo. You just moved up. You just leapfrogged him.
We're not doing no dark page white ink bullshit, bro. No. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan.
That's fair. That's
No
fair, Joe.
chance.
That may be a little too much, but I like it. Honestly, I like it.
That notebook's only for math. It's only for equations and weird ideas.
No chance.
No shot.
Oh, yeah, super chat. Shout out Kareem. The super
Super
chat. Let's go,
chat.
baby. Big ups to super chat. W's in the chat, baby. We love that.
Oh, what's up, Kareem? Dude, is he dropping us? What are those called? Dirhams? It's from like the UAE.
Dirham, I think. Yeah,
How do you? I don't know how to pronounce it.
I think it's a dirham.
I have no
think.
It's
idea.
from the Emirates. It's like their currency.
Let's go.
That is.
I,
Let's go, Kareem.
I long zebra. I bought a ZBRA. I bought zebra calls for next week.
Zebra.
What is this?
Zebra
had an earnings
Technologies.
Oh,
Had an earnings move down. Little bit of a
filled the gap.
A little bit of a continuation and not a lower low today. So swinging into next week probably.
I actually like this.
I traded it equity a while ago, and yeah, it's going back in. The options aren't very juiced, so they're actually making new lows with the price, which is what you want to see. A lot of the times, the options will either collapse way lower than the price chart because of theta and just the option decaying, or they'll be way too high because the IV is jacked. You'll see that on a stock like Oklo, where there's
I'm sorry.
too much IV.
You weirdos with white charts probably still use ringtones as a wild comment.
Bro. This guy.
Dude, I haven't
Freaking
heard my
Colin
phone
always
ring in
clowning
10
us,
years.
bro.
Dude, Colin's my favorite. Kareem,
I know,
shout out
Colin
Kareem
is
for the
the
super
best.
chat. Colin's my favorite. That is awesome. Joe, this one's for you.
See you at Brazen Fox tomorrow. Hey, yo. Brother, I'm still 20.
Damn, Ivan, you're gonna have to get him in the back door. Ivan, you got a connection from Aunt Joe? Can you get him in?
Give me 2 weeks from Saturday, dog, and I'm out with you.
Let's go. The big 2-1.
Uh-oh. NBIS over 128, and
He said, "Uh-oh," and I took a look at like 12 charts trying to figure out what.
no. And I also took some Rigetti calls earlier, and it just made a new high of day just over 42 briefly.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Damn it.
Nice, Casey. One of my bots had an alert on Rigetti yesterday.
Nice. Hell yeah, been a great swing.
Excuse me, that's not what I was looking for.
Spy just rejected. You're in the zone again.
Oh. Well, I hope he's set up for something sexy tomorrow. Because, like I showed earlier, this is the week for me so far. So,
NBIS is ripping. It is indeed. I have the options chain pulled up right now, looking at some things.
I've got a nice,
oh, picking up.
it's called Coca-Cola. This one is Ernesto.
Ooh.
Shout out to Ernesto. I don't know. Coca-Cola. They put names on them here too, apparently. Guys, can you like and subscribe to the channel? Maybe share this out. I'm trying to get a Modelo sponsorship. I ran out yesterday.
Let's fucking go.
I really want a Modelo sponsorship. That would be so sick, dude. What if we got sponsored?
Oh, Kareem! Kareem!
Abdul-Jabbar.
Big super chat, baby. He said, yes, based in Dubai. I love your
Kareem!
content. Been watching you every day. Thoughts
Habibi.
on Quad U? I've been
Let's
longing,
fucking
hoping
go.
for this US deal to come in. Bro, we love you, bro. Shout out. Big W's in the chat for that. Everybody drop W's right now. If you're in the chat, you have to type W. I don't make the rules. It's just the way it is.
I almost typed Q.
But let's take a look at the Quad U. You! Soldier Boy ticker.
Let's
Soldier
go,
Boy ticker,
Kareem.
baby.
Thanks,
I mean, Soldier Boy
Habibi.
ticker's holding up, guys.
Dude, the
It's
Soldier
clearly
ticker.
holding. Clearly holding weekly for value. Daily's just in consolidation from the highs. We pulled back a decent amount, 34%, but I mean,
that
bulls are
looks
still
like that looks
present.
like a flag that's about to try to make that next leg
I
up
would
when
say
it
we're
breaks
trying
through
to
that
seek
lower
these
high.
highs next, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'll see if we can get back to these highs, but you're looking decent. Obviously, it's done some big numbers recently, and you just came from this giant consolidation, just broke out, so you have to be aware of, you know, over the next couple months, things might get a little quieter again. You just had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months straight of ripping out of this consolidation. So things might get quiet over the next few months, but I think as of now on the daily, you're good enough to get in these highs and potentially these highs. But just understand what you're trading on this bigger time frame, right? And understand where this has came from. It's come from a big consolidation, which means big moves usually, but this also did rip 500%, you know, from this low. So something to be aware of there. I don't know, Casey, you got any other thoughts on that? I know you've been trading that. I haven't traded it. You've actually traded it, so.
On the Soldier Boy ticker?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of the most beautiful, one of the most beautiful weekly charts. So if you just go to the weekly, look at the back test. All it freaking did was back test the weekly 9. And that was directly at $18. And $4 ripper off of it. And this weekly candle is about to close as a green hammer right off of it. The daily
for you.
Yeah, that weekly, and then throw on a 9 EMA. That's it. If you got it.
Let me. Yeah. Hold on. I don't have EMAs at quick disposal. So give me a second. I got you.
Boom, Habibi.
This is a 9 right here. This is a 9
right there. Look at that. Right at $18 on the back test. That's all it did was back test that weekly 9, and it held it. So now on the daily, if you mark those lower highs,
it's breaking out of the downtrend a little bit.
Yep. So now draw a trend line from those lower highs, and this candle right now is breaking above the trend line. There you go. It based at 18, back test the weekly 9. Here's your breakout. That's it.
Yep.
Beautiful.
There you go.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I tried to short it at 23 however long ago. It did not work.
Why is Amazon? Oh, it just hit. It just dipped under 225. They're sweeping that thing and pushing.
Jordan, do you even trade? Not this shit, brother. I ain't trading that. Are you kidding me? I know it sucks though.
Bullshit.
Tell me, I'm going nuts, guys. Not trading this entire week. If anybody's going nuts, it's me. But you know, we stay confident. We got a little swing on an individual name, you know. So we're doing that on Netflix, and we're just coasting along. Shout out to you boys trading this week though, because in my opinion, it's not easy to get super clear entries this week.
It's
and
been
super
hard.
clear risk. Obviously, there's been some individuals that have like done numbers, but you know, I'm trading the indices.
Look, I've closed out swing trades, and I've taken a couple little options trades here and there.
Yep.
Just real small little shots at stuff, and I've taken way less futures trades than normal. Way less. You got to know when to get in the right lane, put the cruise control on, and when to get in the left lane and hammer down.
You gotta know when to hold.
When to fold 'em.
Again, I'll refrain back to this. I'll refer back to this.
Shout out to Rizzo, just madman trading the FOMC yesterday. Maple too.
I'll refer back to this tweet here. Most of you guys have strategy.
Holy shit!
I've seen a lot of you guys have risk management. You just
My name is
gotta know when
Jeff.
not to trade.
Hey,
We go to the
Joe,
same gym?
you and Ivan are catching a workout together tonight, bro. That's awesome.
Brother, DM me. I wasn't going to go tonight, but we can schedule the time, bro.
Wait,
DM me.
no way.
Oh,
No way.
what a small world.
Damn, Joe, you get on the camera, bro, and shit starts happening, man.
Dude, I've posted myself on my account, but I guess...
Have you? I haven't seen it.
knows?
This is the first time I've seen your face.
Yeah, I post myself playing guitar sometimes.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I need to see those. I need to check those out. That's so funny, bro. What a small world.
Yeah. Ivan,
NBIS still cooking.
for real, DM me on X.
New
I'll
lows,
get back to you.
new lows.
I know. It's short. Same
Just
shit.
get it over with.
I know, right?
We're one true social away from a 200-point
Delete
drop.
all this shit, honestly. I don't need... The only thing I need is this. Delete the breaker. Delete the change in state. Don't need it.
Oh, you gotta get in the chat, guys. All right, Kareem. We're feeling bullish or bearish going into close with those earnings. Binary event. It's just so tough. What do you say? I mean, you just pick your poison. Bull market, but all-time highs. I don't know. I think the chart's set up for a pullback. I don't know if earnings is a catalyst that takes us there, but I think the chart's set up for a pullback. But yesterday you had 2 out of 3 Mag 7s miss. I don't know that you would have another problem.
I wish I could confidently like tell you like, oh yeah, I'm very bullish or I'm very bearish going into earnings, but it's earnings, man. And like Em said, it's a binary event. I mean, anything can happen on that. Whether it's bullish or bearish, the reaction could be opposite. And I just think if you're up an amount of money that you're sitting going, I'd be really pissed off if I show up and earnings really bags me. It probably gives you your answer right there on what you need to do, you know?
So I have an opinion on earnings.
Yeah, what you got? I'd love to hear it.
What I think is going to happen, I think coin and MSTR are actually going to inverse each other. I think coin will either go up and MSTR goes down, or vice versa. I do not think they're going to move the same. I think they're going to inverse each other.
I don't think MSTR even moves.
So I think for the big move overall, like what it's implied to move, I think it'll hit that, but it can instantly just end up retracing 100%. But when you see the initial earnings come out for the reaction, I think you will see coin and MSTR actually do the opposite of each other. I think Amazon is going to potentially be relatively flat to bullish, and I think Apple will be the exact opposite of that and be relatively flat to bearish. So a little bit more bearish on Apple, but I think IV crush. I think a little bit more bullish on Amazon, but it retraces potential IV crush. And I think coin and MSTR will do the exact opposite of each other for their move. I know that sounds completely weird to say, but
Coin last time had terrible numbers. I'm wondering if it's like turned around or if they've lowered some of the expectations because of that. Their numbers were not good last time.
I'll be back in like 5-10 minutes if you want to share screen. Take it.
Tell me,
downside
tell me how to
target
live my
just
life.
hit on SPY and ES again,
Grab some
the
agua.
same spot again
I got you.
for trade number 4.
Actually, KC, we don't get to see your charts very often. You want to share your screen?
You want to see my shit?
Yeah, let's see
This-
this. Let's see the squeeze on this.
I have a very colorful chart here. Let me click on
Oh, you got any rockets drawn on MBIS? Because it's working.
this. Let me click this. Let me hit share. See if that works. Hey! All right. SPY just hit the same spot again.
Please
Whoopsie.
please break it this time.
We are doing nothing more than just hitting the same spot for the 4th time in a row. So we had the support drawn right here this morning. Morning candles went down. You have that huge gap fill. Huge fucking
gap sitting there.
fill from the weekend move. And then this morning, I was like 685, 686. If they reject that, we most likely chop sideways. You see those top 2 yellow zones. That is that right there. We have rejected that 3 times, and we have came down to the same freaking spot on SPY and held every single time. This is all this is. Your biggest support's down here. Your biggest resistance is up here, and it is just playing ping pong. There's nothing more right here. It's a bunch of bullshit.
QQQ is pretty similar. QQQ bounced right off of a gap fill, or well, I don't know if it. Let's see. Well, it was NDX. The NDX actually bounced off the gap fill, right where the low was on QQQ. So same thing.
Where is Q's from?
It was the gap fill from Tuesday's close to Wednesday's. No, I'm sorry, Monday's close to Tuesday's open.
Yeah.
If you go to NDX, like I don't know if you have NDX or if you use that much, but Yeah, you see? Oh, look
Right
at that.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we
Filled that
bounced and held.
perfectly.
That's where if we lose that, we start heading down to that next gap, which is way down there.
Yeah. And there's another one all the way down there too, but we'll
Yeah,
see.
does that look like a Head and Shoulders? Oh,
Yeah.
uh-oh. Go back to QQQ. I just wanted to illustrate that one piece.
You look at SPX. I mean, SPX looks a little bit worse right here. So here's your 15-minute. You have bullish divergence right now. MACD is trying to curl to the upside. Squeeze has not yet flipped bullish, but it is trying to freaking hold. We are just absolutely stuck. It entered into the gap, didn't fill it. Nothing more. Got a small little gap to fill upside too. So we're rejecting there. We're basing here. You have small gap there. And then the rest of the gap is there. And that is all this shit's doing. Made a bag on cores today. Let's go. Nice job. Cores.
Shout out
Fun
Kareem
also.
Habibi.
Habibi.
I'm just going to call him Habibi from now on. I like this
right
guy.
there. There's your 20, and it
Oh.
went straight to 22, right up there at the next yellow level. Now we're just coming back down to the range, but you're IWM does not look the bestest.
Keeps holding the previous high.
Yeah. Oh, look, it came
Needs
down
to
and
drop
hit
to
my...
240.
Look at this beautiful. Took a little short earlier on IWM, made a little bit of money for a day trade.
I should have taken some profit, but I didn't, and I'm down. But we'll see if it can come back tomorrow a little bit.
Uh-oh. She's trying to...
Here goes Microsoft.
She's trying to drop it low, girl.
Looks like Meta rejected the 200-day. Tesla rolling over, Microsoft rolling over fast. NVDA still fine. Everything else is still fine. Costco new high of day.
Oof.
Ooh, oh no. Meta, no.
Oof.
Let me get in.
Which one?
I was just looking at I was going through all the big weighted stocks. Like
Meta.
Microsoft's rolling over hard right now.
What's Tessie
Meta.
doing? Tessie doing a little bit.
Even Google. NVIDIA's fine.
Yeah. What about Apple? Gosh,
Apple's
dang it.
fine. And Apple and Amazon, since they're reporting, they're just kind of chilling.
Amazon actually looks, or Apple looks fairly decent today.
What's up, Tesla groupie?
Oof. Finally gonna bust it down, Tatiana, or what?
I mean, I did see this, but I've
your
also
green
seen all the
zone?
Texas ones that are way bigger and better. But I did see that one. That one is insane. They've had those in Texas for a while, though. Oh, were we about to go down in an earlier round?
Nah, watch him buy it right here. Flip this candle green.
Hey. Put that bad juju on
That
me.
make me sick.
So I said I've been
What
in NBIS since 70 on the shares. Nice job. Hell yeah.
I'm trying to drop 120 points further.
This is CRM. We were talking about that this
We're
morning.
going down swinging.
Had a really nice move upside today. Look, it's still here on the chart. Look, there it is. So let's go to the weekly. So got your breakout candle here finally. Rip up, back tested, Weekly 9 perfectly. The daily 21 lined up with the weekly 9 perfectly, bouncing right back to the same high. So
You're in
it's looking
dings.
fairly decent. What's all
Let's
that ding
go.
dinging? Ding ding
It's
ding.
either Rizzo filling orders or it's the music.
Ready? Long.
I walked the crap out of it just now.
Yeah, see, look. It's gotta do it. Flip it green. Flip it green in 3, 2, 1, go! Yes. So
If you turn on previous days,
look at it go.
previous days low on SPY 2, it's right there, right
Look
at
at
where the
that.
candle is.
Hey.
Do you have previous days low?
If I turn on this indicator, it's probably gonna have it right there. Previous day lows are right there.
Right there. That's what I was saying. It's like just
No.
holding on for dear life.
There you go. Look at this candle. Beautiful.
Rugged.
No. Let's go.
Ooh, let's go.
At least just for the scalp. I mean, that's the spot. Literally hit the. That's the first time it's hit the green zone since this morning. Tick just went overextended for one of the first and only times to the downside, other than one other time. I mean, if there was going to be any kind of wick right there to do a long scalp, that's definitely the fucking spot to try it. That was nice. Let's see what happens on the next candle. See if it continues.
What am I risking? 77. I scaled like half of it out at 85 there. Like fucking 50 lot. Shits and giggles.
So I will say, because we were talking about Oracle. So you have, let me just clear this. Zoom out a little bit on Oracle. It's here weekly. So it broke that right here. Then you have your gap. Goes from there
I'm long too.
to there.
I want this thing to rug.
I don't think I will.
I don't have a whole lot of confidence in it, but
Breaking down. The only thing is the previous highs from right over here near this 260, where it's back testing.
Facts. Rizzo.
Oh.
guys, give Rizzo a second. He's in way too many lots. He's gonna try to trim at 20 to get out of some of this.
No, I took 28 of them off into 85.
Here we
there.
go. Look
All
at
right.
this long. There we go.
Look, if you just keep
There we go.
buying, like you just keep
There you
averaging down, like
go.
eventually on futures, right?
Mm-hmm.
Eventually you can get yourself out of a pickle.
All right. I'm gonna leave my stop
Right,
at
so-
77. It's still a winning trade for me.
Now short it.
I mean, not a bad spot to do it.
I just have no faith that this is gonna go anywhere. But we haven't broken either side of the IB, and that only happens like 2% of the time.
And we're gonna break to the top.
You know, I think you're wrong, sir.
There's your back,
No, there's no
your
way.
back test. Did you hit the short?
Make a new low here.
I think
I'll
it's cooked.
I'll stop.
15 minutes starting to flip.
Oh, an hour and a half. Can we get another rotation? the lower end back up to the upper end.
You better hold it here, otherwise we gonna go probably back down and hit that gap.
Who's hating on Joe? Joe's the goat.
What?
Kidding me? I
Who's
don't know. I
hating-
just
somebody
saw
hating on
Melt
Joe?
Up say y'all hating on Joe. That's fucked. I was like, who's hating on Joe? He's the man. I put too much Tapatio in this burrito. I'm dying.
Spicy.
I should cut these spy calls.
Nah, just double down.
I can't double down
Now
now.
I got it here. Small game.
Just keep buying until you go green. If you have the money to do it, it works 9
Oh,
times
that-
out of 10.
It works on futures a lot better. You don't have that time value.
Just keep buying. Goes down, buy 10 more. Goes down 100 points, just buy 300 more. Just eventually you'll get back to it.
Bang bang. What are you gonna do?
Alright.
This is one of those spots. If you do it quick, you could do either side, but it hasn't decided yet.
I'm getting dirty.
Long into end of the day. Please.
I mean, we got to get something then today, right? I mean,
Give me one more rotation back up to the upper end.
Who wants to grab these NBIS 140 calls for next week? They're like $3. Let's have some fun.
It sure does look like shit though.
My zebra contract has not moved.
It could hold right here and just track right back up to the same spot. ES does not look good though.
I think ES looks better than NQ.
It did most of the day until this. This is like last leg right here.
Yeah, no, they need to reclaim like the lows they just lost, or it's. I don't blame you for shorting up against it. But I don't think sellers are about that life.
They don't want the smoke.
My levels are so far away.
Drop it low, girl. Microsoft's at the fall of cliff. Come on, baby. Get it over with now for the earnings.
You gonna tank this bad boy or what? Be the only fun thing.
Go, baby, go, baby, go.
Can we
I mean,
request one more pop up?
there's 33 minutes left, so anything can happen. But I'll tell you right now, this candle closes anything like it is right now, there's a 90% chance that next candle goes red. They would have to buy that up and make sure that candle does not close anything the way it looks right now. You got half an hour, anything can happen, but at an hourly, no
Evan's
sir.
back. Say Casey's hot.
Thanks, babe.
Coming back with the killer analysis.
Someone said, "What does Casey stand for? Kansas City?" Nope.
Bro, sorry, I've been looking over at the charts. You guys rallying on Joe for some reason? Joe's part of the crew, guys. He's been on Spaces a bunch of times.
He's just not. Well, no. Is your name on X Joe?
Not my
No.
app. Yeah.
This is his name on X. Look, not to put us on game with Joe. If you guys are hating on Joe, you guys can hit that X in the top corner of your screen.
Respectfully.
I've known Knots for it'll be 5 years.
Oh, really?
Oh.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm along some NQ now too.
He doubled down, baby. Let's go.
Gonna risk down to 80 on these 980.
Now this is fun though. I do like this one.
Joe Mama.
Anybody that I bet Joe is low key jacked. I bet he is.
Got that sleeper build, Joe?
Sleeper build. Big
Yeah.
time.
We love the
surfer.
sleeper builds.
What's your blood type? I don't know what my blood type is. Jesus.
I'm O.
No, this won't go.
I'm long ES
Why
at
is,
80.
why is Moderna flat? Oh,
Moderna.
Moderna has a potential large buyer. I
I mean,
heard this news
rip.
earlier. I didn't know it kept going.
Damn, that's a hell of a daily candle.
Which NBIS trade? I think they already took the trade. I think it already played out. Or you? There's still a rocket on my NBIS chart. It did work too, by the
Ooh.
way.
I mean, stock looks like shit on the weekly, but I mean, sometimes when it looks like shit, it's the best time to buy. It looks like a little bit like a W for a Wombo.
The daily looks pretty decent. You got a little Wombo setup?
Yeah, you got the Wombo going on here.
So for
I
M Mini,
Wombo, you Wombo, he Jumbo
Why do we want full screen, man?
why not, baby?
You got toothpaste on your chin, sir.
Yeah. That thing's gonna come out very satisfying later.
I put my
tonight.
stop at Tick and Profit. I really,
Mr. Mew,
you guys hit it.
I'm
it's
here.
it.
They'll see you went payball. Stop it.
nothing there.
There we go. At the
No wonder
ES.
the stock's
I'm looking at
going up.
myself
Look,
in the stream.
look at this. They're not gonna break it. They're not gonna break it. Look at it. Or do they just back test the 9 and then we reshort it?
There you go, crowd strike. Bye bye.
There you go. Oh, the algo level, algo bullish. Nice easy scalp.
Yeah. QQQ hit the level. Spy still holding the same green zone.
Jordan, stop. Looks max. Dude, there's always room to ascend, bro. There's always room to ascend.
Habibi, what does this mean?
You can always
That's-
ascend further.
I don't know what that means, Habibi.
Ascend or be forgotten. Ascension is waiting for you.
the dings.
Get us a pop here. Come on.
Yeah, look at that shit.
I'm a euphoric bull. I love it. I'm with you.
All right.
Oh my
Shorting
goodness.
right here, right? Isn't that what we're doing?
Stop it.
No?
Can we just rip end today and never hit IB low? I think that would be hilarious.
You know what did
but-
make new lows?
Oh, it's flat.
Oh, damn.
RKO,
Give me like 030s.
Drop
Let
it,
me
drop
out of
it
some of
low,
these.
girl. Drop it low, girl. You hear? Just
Reject the 9.
straight.
Reject the 9. I'm cheering so hard against Rizzo today because he's just getting on my nerves. Last few days. Got cheers for Canada. Like I don't know. Like how many times last week was I trying to get Rizzo along with me and he just wouldn't listen to me. Now he wants to along. This guy, I tell you what.
Joe, you're mainly a bull, aren't you? Seems like.
Most of my trades are shorts, honestly.
Really? Are they? You know, I now it's different, but like originally earlier in the year I was looking, I feel like I'm mostly a bull, but I looked at my trades and it was like majority of them are shorts. That's changed now. Majority of my trades are long this year, but I thought that was funny because it's like it feels like I'm always playing long, which especially recently I am, but
I feel like I'm always playing short.
yeah.
But yeah,
He likes his shorts.
gap up overnight, short the open, let it ride into the end of the day, let my
Yeah.
stocks be green, and take a trade.
Chariot. Give me more. Give me more. Give me more. Let he have a car.
Back down to my average.
Put an order at 315 on these. It starts to move down closer to that 61 area. It should trigger the order. Actually, it might trigger that sooner. We'll see.
Airline stocks are selling off.
Frosty, that's funny. Melt up. Options with my own and futures through props.
United Airlines CEOs talking about impacts from the shutdown.
You know, there was a flow this morning on UAL, but I think it was called.
They had a ground stop on at what's it called? JFK today because they don't have enough air traffic controllers.
Let's do this. Yeet.
Damn.
No, go to the airplane that's going down for a landing.
That's what I'm trying to find. That's what I'm trying to find.
Airlines dropping. That's the only ETF I'm short. Jets, or I'm long JETD, and I'm fucking down on the position. I've been short it the last 2 months. Yeah, I'm still.
Damn it!
down
I own
2.5%.
UAL.
Oh Jesus, that thing is looking fugly. Why can't I
5
not?
minute on SPY. Please flip it. Oh, IWM.
Yes.
New lows.
Short NQ at 07. I have an algo level at 9.6 or 9.96.
Send the fucking alert. There.
There we go.
I'm just gonna send it.
Come on, IWM. We went to 42.
Okay, I'm gonna close my NQs at the
Tomorrow.
average. Yep. Or it's like
IWM's
5 points in
15-minute squeeze did fire downside already, so it's no longer in the 15-minute squeeze. Buying Qs, both still are. Oh my gosh, let's go. Drainage.
On.
This looks like shit, but like sellers can't do it. They don't have it in them.
I stopped in profit, man. They're 2 points away.
Just fucking dump. What's that? VRT?
Dump it, dump it, dump it.
I'll tell you what is dumping.
Oh, Rocket Lab.
RKLB. First thing I said when I came on here, short Rocket Lab, baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
What's the flow on VRT 180 puts? 1114 expiration. Oh, why?
Colin, where do you think Jordan was at yesterday? Jordan was playing paintball with Sydney Sweeney.
Animal.
Nah, looks like we're coming lower, aren't we?
This Rocket Lab is rugging. Damn.
Hell yeah, it is.
Is this your position? Is this where you're short?
Yes, sir.
Oh, fuck. Nice.
Yeah, I have their farther outdated puts. I'm targeting 55, 56 bucks.
Yeah,
so
baby.
I'm looking to here. I'll show you the 4-hour chart.
Dude, I really don't think sellers have it in them to take it, establish new value lower.
And I'm not sure if you said this right when the airlines, but the headline from Vance. Did you read that?
He said that as well, but it was the United Airlines CEO that said that they're seeing a major disruption.
Okay, so no, there's a headline that came out by Bloomberg that said if the government shutdown goes into Thanksgiving, it could be a disaster for the airline industry. That just came out like 3 or 4 minutes ago. Which I guess technically that does make sense. Oh, filled on RKL.
Sweep the leg
for a little bit.
Come on, sweep the
Right at
leg.
6150. I fucking knew that.
There goes the S.
All right.
Come on.
Took some little safety trim there.
Come on, sweep the leg.
All right, I got flat ES there.
Whoosh.
Skidoosh. Come on, Microsoft, just rug it. Let's go back over to the Spoozy.
If they really want to sell it, and like NQ goes another 150 handles.
Yes, thank you. Now you're finally.
Look at that.
No,
Right.
but I don't think they can.
I don't know that they can either.
Look at that, baby. That's what we call SR flip. Look at that.
Did you want to look at a crazy chart?
Like this should absolutely knife into the end of the day.
Look at this one, Casey.
MSTR? Oh no. That's good, B. Look at this hunk of shit. Freaking disgusting.
Watch it hold.
I mean, GSAT.
He said, "Oh, look at that! Whatever time frame. Holy shit!" I was gonna say, look at that daily chart. It's in a squeeze and it's in a flag. Look at this thing.
ASX interest.
Uh-oh.
It's halted.
Yep.
Dude, I can't believe
Palantir.
Palantir. I can't believe Palantir held 190.
Fast Stock Market News just tweeted that.
That's weird. I just DM'd them about it.
Look at this hunk of shit too.
ASTS
Looking at-
is selling off.
Which one?
ASTS, Place Mobile.
Number is 960.
I mean, Is there any relationship between
They're both space
Global
companies.
Star? Yeah. So
They
what
do
are
space like satellites.
Yeah, what the fuck what's the internal headline that's going on with? Oh shit!
SpaceX is look as interest in buying GSAT.
Oh, okay, so good for them, negative for others.
Yes.
Ruh-roh.
Competition.
Oh, look at the GSAT.
See when that oh, is it unhalted? Or yeah.
No. Look at the look at the spreads on the options right now.
Oh, they're probably fucking insane.
That looks wild.
Bid 0, ask N.
Oh yeah, that is big volume. It just came in.
Gold looks like it's putting in a little tap. Just a smidge.
There you go. Good companies versus shit companies.
Did this Zebra contract move? I think like at least 5 cents.
Oh, new PST, new lows.
Nope, nothing.
Look at this ugly freaking chart.
Dude, I got that thing at 40. My biggest fumble was not taking the risk off at 80. I could have made it free, but I just did nothing.
Another one too is AFRM. This one's not looking too hot right now. It hasn't swept this low right here yet, but I shorted it the first time right here. So for the head and shoulders. So back test, rejection, got the move down. Where is head and shoulders? Here it is. It just rejected the exact same spot twice, just right over there.
Troy said, the candle looking like a SpaceX rocket launch.
And now it looks like it wants to break this and do it again. Looks up.
Oh, our man Will said he's stranded right now in ATL.
No,
because of the air traffic control.
No,
brother.
Been there, brother. I spent multiple nights in the airport. Been there.
Dude, Atlanta's airport is such a nightmare too.
Yeah, it's not the best one to be stuck at.
I don't hate that airport. It's just
there's a lot.
They
have
good
lounges
in the whole
though.
world.
As long as
it's
you go to the
busiest
lounge.
in the whole world, dude.
Yeah, it's one of the Delta main hubs for Delta, bro. It's like
the biggest. It's the biggest international hub. Period.
Yeah.
It's crazy, dude. When you land in Atlanta, if you don't have global entry, like if it's international flight, if you do not have global entry, you're going to be in line for an hour and a half just to get into the country.
These puts are almost in the money, and I freaking took it by accident. Let's go.
EX looks like a banging short, and Q doesn't look like anything.
Did they unhalt it yet?
Actually,
doesn't look like it.
Nah, I'm not touching these.
Give me some fills up here.
Are you shorting?
I'm like Minxie right now, just scalping. Fuck, it won't even give me like 25 points.
I fly out of Denver tomorrow, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Like the hopefully.
You're before the weekend, so I think you got it.
Not the biggest by size, but it's the biggest by traffic.
Oh, of course, someone puts up 100 lots where my freaking trim is. Guess I got a front run in.
Unhalt this thing. I want to see what happens to these premiums.
I think it's like Saudi Arabia that has the biggest airport. I don't know why I know that.
This fucker keeps inching his 100 lot forward.
Watch it just get canceled, bro.
Yeah, he's just gonna pull it. Where is he? Oh, he's all the way up at 02.
02. He was at 05 where my trims were, and then I freaking moved it to 02, and then he moved it to 02.
He
It's going to
was
be a
gonna
10-minute
hammer it
halt.
I need him to just get rid of it.
Got someone asking about MDD.
Get rid of it. We can move up like 60 points. All right, there's
Look
my
at
trim.
that bottom of the green zone, almost to the freaking
There we go.
penny.
All right,
Look at that.
throw my
The
stop.
video's
at
pushing up.
even.
Double bottom on Microsoft.
Look at
Oh,
that.
these minxes suck. I mean, these bears suck. Well, same thing.
Nice little trim skis there. Whoopsies.
Andros, I thought I'd get a little higher, like 360s, high 360 before I try.
Oh my god, what a freaking candle off that.
Okay, I'm gonna go down to half here at like 35 points.
They should unhalt it in a minute and a half.
All right, now take us to high day.
Shut up.
Estimated price when it opens up at $48.75. Just a $2 jump. We'll see. One minute. So MDB is short here. So I was actually looking at it on the higher time frame. It's just got this consolidation and breakout. I mean, it is popping up back over to this area of resistance, but looking very strong overall. A double bottom down here.
What a joke.
Could see him move back to like at 430 area.
I think we chop for a bit.
MongoDB.
Yeah, all right. Let's see if they unhalt this thing in 10 seconds. I mean, ASTS, little recovery. 2, 1. Nope. It's still halted. No fucking way. Unhalt this thing. Oh, there it is. Holy shit, 15. Oh, it went to 51. Look. Holy shit.
Those are some dings, dude.
Oh my god. Look at those premiums.
Premiums just flew.
Oh, dude, that's freaking gnarly.
Early talks with Elon Musk SpaceX as a potential buyer of GSAT.
See if these premiums cool off.
Oh. Oh, I want to be a degen so bad on this.
Oh, what, GSAT?
Yeah.
Oh, $60 balls?
was looking at 60s, yeah, but it's too illiquid, dude. It's all over the place.
I don't know. They were getting close there for a second. Now they just went crazy.
Yeah, I can't deal with that.
The spread on the 55 is getting closer right now. 65 super far out of the money. I mean, those aren't terrible. Oh, there you go. They just adjusted. Oh, nope. Now they're back again. Wow. Look at this thing. All right. Nah, they're coming back. Come back to Earth. All right.
ASTS looks ugly on a higher time frame.
Let's see what these things do.
Nicholas, yeah. Did you buy them, Casey?
Mm-hmm. Premiums are weird, but I'm green. They're moving. I need this bid to pull up. There it is. There it is. Go. Go. Fucking do it. Change these premiums. Bump them up.
I'm long some MNQs at 601.
Come on. A little bit more. There you go. There you go. If they fill the order. Nice. These things are stupid.
You sound like an
I'm
airplane.
gonna add a couple more. My average is 989 now.
Oh, let's fucking go. That's a Morningstar reversal on the 5 minute. Come on,
My
pump
stop
this
at my
bad boy up
average.
right there. Come on. This is the Casey full ports long signal right there.
Rocket on chart is required.
Yeah.
That would be fitting.
Right there.
Trimmed one, and I'm gonna put my stop at break even. Super small size, but I'm green, so no need to throw it away.
As pinned in the YouTube chat is that Prospero link again. There's 12 hours left. We just hit $500,000 raised, almost 500 investors now.
Let's go, dude.
We hit $500,000?
We hit $500,000, bro.
Oh! Yesterday was at 470, $30,000 and 30 more investors, or 20 something more investors just came in. Like 24 hours. Let's go.
Bang!
Hey,
I'm about to hit 500
100
investors.
people.
Guys, 4 investors away from 500 total. We got to get there. Four people gotta get in there.
You don't have to get in there, just for the record. Do your due diligence, not financial advice.
Of course. But
Of course, but you know.
I know there's 4 people out there that use Prospero that haven't invested yet.
No,
that
there's
completely
always
believe in
people.
the company.
There's always people waiting until the last day.
Yeah, they're always waiting.
Morningstar District River.
Dude. AC, whose team are you on here?
Every team makes me money. I don't give a shit.
All right, touche.
Big time.
Eye looks gross though.
IWM still looks gross. They're just riding this EMA down. Look at IWM.
Yeah. Look where we just rejected on SPY.
Yeah. I mean, I took my short earlier on IWM here.
So all
I
those
think
circles you
this
drew on
candle
SPY earlier
there.
are now support turning to resistance.
Yeah. And
I
then
love
it
it.
was just lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, all same thing. And
What?
because I was looking, I wanted to go short earlier on SPY Qs and IWM, and I was like, SPY Qs are too sideways. And if you look at IWM, I mean, especially the last fucking almost 2 or 3 hours, it's been in a clear trend coming all the way back down the low day versus, SPY Qs, which are just completely just back and forth, more scalpy, being able to stay short, I think, was easier on IWM for this move right here. Oh, here we go. We're still alive, Bears.
I know I'm very critical of the music on here, but today it's pretty nice.
You should not be critical of
Is the
this
hip hop
great
pretty good?
I'm enjoying it.
copyright-free
I like the
elevator
jazz.
hip hop music.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did they try to ding us yesterday because at the end of Powell's press conference, they played a song for him to walk out to?
Was it YMCA?
Of course.
No, I don't know what it was, but it was literally for 3 seconds as he was walking out of the door. Had to go cut that out of the clip. I was like, what are we doing? QQQ 5-minute morning star turned into a 5-minute evening star. That's a failed bullish move going bearish.
Stars everywhere. What I'm seeing is cleaner on SPY. Go to SPY HTC and look at what the backtest rejection is there.
Yeah.
All those lows from this morning just backtested.
Mhm.
Also previous day's low. If you look at previous day's low, that's exactly what it broke and backtested.
Yep.
Right there. Yep.
Looking good.
Made a 1% down day. Only 2 more to go. I'm just kidding. I'm not actually playing for the
Are
short.
you going to enter into this gap and do something fun into the close, or hold it, go back up to the midpoint, and we have to wait for earnings to give us volatility? What do you?
Is GSAT going? No. Oh my god,
it's still up near
GSAT.
the highs. ASTS, nice recovery.
I SPY look the worst now.
I'm still up only 15% on GSAT. It's disappointing. Come on. Want these contracts over 400. Let's go. Nothing less. Oh, shit. Oh. 390? Oh! 18 and a half. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Give me 400. Come on. You're almost there. Oh, yeah, that's the evening star right there on IWM. We're going lower. At least IWM, I still think is.
Hope so.
Apple earnings. You got a lot more than just Apple, my friend. You have Apple. You have
Amazonian.
Amazon, Coin, MSTR, a few other ones that aren't too crazy. I think you have Twilio. I think you have Roku. You have Team, WDC, and a few others, I believe. Uh-oh! Come
Dump
on,
it.
iDubbbz. Do it. Bust it down, Tatiana.
Days.
Freaking hate my mini golden doodle.
ASTS just had big flow. Die!
There it is.
Die!
There it is. Where's the gap taken to? Right there.
Die!
See if she gets in there. Dude, can GSAT not fill this fucking order? There, come on, you're off by. Whoa, why is it saying my mid price? Oh!
You're
Oh,
off
shit!
by whoa.
Come on in, the water's warm, bears.
Alright, there we go. Fill the fucking order.
Thought I was unmuted on spaces there for a second too. Just screaming in Evan's ear.
Come on.
And I'm out.
Very nice.
You filled my order. Yay. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Is Oracle moving lower?
Oh, yeah. Reddit. Riot.
Search out loud.
Yo. No, ASTS. Nice recovery.
Check your flow, Casey, because I think somebody just smashed some calls as soon as it hit 75.
So at. Oh, shit. No, I fucking missed it.
You see it?
No way they sniped the shit out of that.
Did you see it?
I have 2 alerts that went off at 2:20. Literally, the bottom of this fucking candle.
So I'm
They
telling you, as
bought-
soon as it's $75,
they bought-
they hammered it.
Yep. Oh, what is that? They bought. That's a $2 million order right there. They sniped the shit out of that. Good for them. At 2:20 and 41 seconds. Literally. That fucking candle right there. Where they took that entry. Good for you. Baba's curling down a little bit.
I don't have wide enough. I don't have narrow enough risk to get involved on the indices right now. I could
Casey, you got the new. Which iPhone did you get? Which color?
That blue, the dark blue one.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I just got my email.
Nah.
Go. We're phone brothers. Eskimo bro. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Here, let me go send this in the group chat. I'll tag you. See if that sends. My freaking Wi-Fi slow as shit.
There we go. Crush it, crush it, crush it. My net worth is rising. Dude, my options P&L looks like EKG today.
They can break that low and then just flush it down. Bust it down, Tatiana. Die, Baba. Die.
Oh, GSAT. New high.
Did it really make another new high?
Ooh, lower. There you go.
The premiums are showing at 380 right now. Losing volatility. Bust it down, Tatiana.
What's up, Eva? I'm reading your chats.
VIX is pushing back to 17 right now.
Die.
Coming to equal lows. What's the chances you think this thing falls off the cliff in the next 45 minutes and actually fills this entire gap before the earnings come out?
That's what it needs to do. That would be best case scenario.
I know, like that would be awesome to see actually get a decent move today, but like I feel like they wouldn't. They wouldn't.
I feel like they would love to just stop out a ton of people that tried to buy the dip today for some crazy reason. Go up, gap up 4 days in a row. You want to buy the dip? What are we doing?
I'm buying.
What are we doing?
Rizzo, you're a special case, okay?
I'm short and I'm buying.
Rizzo shorted and somehow stayed in that trade by 2 ticks last night.
Yep, stop at 400.
2 ticks on a headline. I can't believe.
Gosh dang, Q's like if you're gonna do it, just fucking do it.
They can't do it.
You. Oh, ye of little faith.
It ain't looking too hot right now.
Okay, I'll try a little bit more here. This
Watch, it's
one,
gonna probably
I'll just-
sweep 930 and.
I was gonna say, what if it does that, sweeps briefly new low, they retrace it, and we end up right back here before the close, and then like that was it.
You think? I mean, I'm trying the 920s.
It looks like we're rolling off the table. No, what you guys are watching.
I'm watching paint dry.
My account's moving up somehow.
All right. Long 960, risking 940, and I also have a bid in at 927s or whatever that is, 25s, 27s.
I mean, what do you have to do? I mean,
I'm just scalping. And if I can hold a couple into earnings,
People always ask me if I have a lot of enemies, and I don't. I just have friends like Rizzo.
Frenemies.
And Minx.
Alright. Let's say it's either. Let's get.
Minx, do you have like an EMA 2 right here that you can short against?
EMA 2.
There we go. Come on.
Make a new low.
Really?
do they break it?
Gotta get ready to take some profit.
Where's ES at? Oh, they're both about to make a new low a day.
All right. Come on.
Uh-oh. Babies are awake.
Drop that people's elbow.
I'll tell you what, yeah, someone just mentioned QQQ's daily chart. That's not good.
No, not one bit.
Finally, somebody else is looking at it with me. I texted Knots this morning. I was like, Knots, look at that daily.
Yeah, I mean, let me just take off all this other bullshit right now. Yeah, like that does not look good. That is no bueno. Your weekly right now, if that weekly flips red, I mean, it's all regardless. It looks like a shooting star, anyways. This gap, I mean, a $10 move downside back to.
Ooh, Hood just rolled off a cliff.
618.
I think it looks good to me. You just have to wait till the end of the day.
Yeah.
We'll make it good.
Yeah, buy it 401, Rizzo.
I'm not that much of a degenerate.
Almost new lows on keys. Gotta start locking in some profit. Limit. Go. Yeah, it'd be like funny as shit. We make a new low, sweep it down to 627. They rip it back up and close it at 630. That would be hilarious. Quick sweep. We close right there.
Dude, the speed is weird. It's like it won't snap back up, but like it'll grind, you know.
These bounces are just people like me trimming. Shorts covered. We're scared, okay? We're scared, little shorts. I should bring Everly in here and ask her if it's long or short and see what she says. And then I'm gonna inverse the shit out of her. Whoa. Everly's probably gonna be on my team. Yeah, and you guys both made me lose on Costco because I wanted to swing calls, and then wait, it's not a loss if you didn't take the trade, Casey. Well, you know, it's a loss in my book. Yeah, well, if you would have longed Walmart instead, you would have been better off anyway. I just recently tried to long Walmart and it fucked me. Well, you don't want to long it right now because all the SNAP benefits might might go away this weekend. Oh, everybody's outside the door. Look, she heard me say her name. Oh, Jesus. Now there's a little... Really, Ann? I don't know her middle name. Look at this. Just sounded good. Look at this shit.
Sounded right. Just felt good.
Really, Ann just sounded pretty good. I got the fucking thing on the background. Oh, they're running away. Never mind. He was over there eating a freaking Twix, banging on my door.
I haven't had a Twix in years, dude. I forgot those were a thing.
About to get a lot more because we're about to go to trunk or treat later. Hi, Everly Jane. Oh, close.
Okay, I'm gonna scratch this one for a 10-point loss. Where's my freaking order book?
See if they buzz it down. Watch it wick 930 and hold. I will be not surprised, but pissed.
No, I like 920s. Got a little bit of size down there.
Okay. 26,000 point instrument. I'm not worried about 10 points. Damn, pussy. Damn, pussy. Damn, oh, yeah.
They can't make a new low a day, though.
Oh, hold up. These in the money? They go in the money? What? GSAT? UPST 45s.
Are you risking down there 900?
3, 2, in the money! I need a soundboard. Wheel. Let me close this position. Where are they?
Finally, a new low a day.
Can you feel me? And they filled me. 510. I'm out. Let's go!
Oh, come on. You gotta come down and fill me. 27.
You're barely making new lows.
All right. I better try.
Hughes made the lows. EOS is at them. Russell just looks terrible.
I don't know. I have a weird feeling they think, or make you think that they're gonna send this thing lower. And
It's just make sure here all these premiums are gonna expand though rapidly.
Yep, they're gonna accelerate it down, and then they're gonna sweep it right back up.
Yes.
That would be my guess.
Speed in some direction.
Dude, they failed me on 2 lots. Okay, there's the rest of them. All right, let's see if I can get a ray. It's risking like 25 points.
Oh yeah. Accelerate and just flush. Can we get a tweet right now? That would be sick.
Can we get a tweet? I wonder if people actually build like prediction models for like the time of day most likely for a Trump tweet or something like that. Untap market. We're at the top of ES's gap.
What an ugly ass chart. Ooh, it almost got there. Almost got there. Let's see.
Am actively taking off. Backwards.
Dude. If they sweep this, I'm gonna go fucking long. Cause look at this. Look at this retracement candle. If they flip it green, I swear to God. They flip this candle green. We're not filling the gap.
There we go. Okay. I don't fill it today. We can fill it tomorrow. That's fine.
I mean, depending on what happens with earnings, they might just fill it after hours. SPX $6,000 call, 1121 block from earlier, 422 million
On IWM.
That's been the best one. She looks good.
That's the one I'm down the most on. That one hadn't come back green yet.
You're still in IWM puts?
Yeah. I should have trimmed them at the open and it just started ripping face in that opening candle. I was like, well, damn it, now what do I do? I just waited it out.
No, I mean, I think if we do start to see lower on SPY and Qs, if IWM leads the way, I don't know exactly which ones you have, but if it does start to break under like 244.6, I mean, you could see a move down to 240 for a swing.
I'm long 2 MESs at 68. It's just risking a new low day. Small size.
I think my mini golden doodle just fell down the stairs.
I have a level.
That's what I want the price to do right now.
God, I hate that
Fall down
dog
the stairs.
so much. If anybody wants a mini golden doodle, just $2,000, you can have them.
Nope. You couldn't give me $2,000 to take a dog, sir. I don't have a dog. My wife does. I don't.
Stopped. No stress. Oof.
Oh my God! Fall apart. Fall apart.
Let's
There
see.
we go.
Are you going to accelerate this and do something decent today?
It's a good thing I had barely any size on that.
Alright, I'm gonna stop there at 900. I don't think there's anything for me to do.
Fucking do it if you're gonna do it.
There's a double on SPY puts from yesterday.
Gap below us. 820s and then the gap.
All right, there's your new low. Oh, wait, hold on. What candle? No, new low IWM.
QQQ
There you go.
625 yet? No. Need another $1.50.
God, where are those IWM puts at now?
Mine down 40% still.
I guess see.
They were up 40% at the close yesterday.
Oh, I had 247s. 247s for Monday. I had them like $1.90 something. They are at 310. Jeez.
NVDA?
Ooh. You're getting some speed on her now.
Yeah, coming down to those equal lows. There's your 15-minute squeeze downside on Qs. Right here. It fired. So you have all those red dots right here. And then now you see it never flipped bullish. It never came back up here above the line to go blue. And then now the dot just went away on that move downside. If you go look at the candle, there it is. It just fired downside on the 15-minute. So now it's done. Now you just want to see continuation. If they want to give some good fucking price action into the close.
What am I
Like I
looking
said, like I said, like worst case scenarios, if you're short and you want to catch a big move down for this, worst case scenario, that squeeze fires like it just did. They send it down, and then they sweep it back up, and we accept right back in here, and then we push up. Freaking for FOMC going into the close with all these fucking earnings.
OTY almost broke that 9 a.m. low.
IWM just get under 245, 244.50.
People are like, is there news? Why is everything tanking? No, it's consolidation leads to expansion. The first two things that we chart on SPY and Qs, when we were talking about this earlier, was the 15-minute and the 1 hour chart that both had squeezes. Things were looking to the downside. It's just, there ain't no news, not that I know of, that's behind it. I mean, overall, this is not a significant drop either. I mean, intraday on a smaller time frame, yeah. But it's just finally breaking down. You got this 15-minute right here. Just disgusting.
If it ever
That's it. That's all it
trades back into value, it's just a full port long.
was. Yep. I wouldn't count it out.
Until then, you're making the move outside of value. Not much I can do. If anything, I hope it rugs another 600 points on NQ. I can get like 1,000-point trade.
Yeah. I just want those 600 points, though.
Watch them. I swear if they do it. I swear to God.
They're buying this thing up.
Dude, I swear. I just took it off the chart. I'm gonna draw it back on there. I swear to God. They do this into the close. That would be so
Back into today's IB.
stupid. Just keep it.
You do that, I will
it on
tear
yes.
them. I will tear them a new hole. But I don't know if they're
Easy killer.
Still looks a little weak. That was a little rude. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Market makers.
Better than what Minxie just said in my other ear. Okay, that's a perfect Ivy low backtest rejection. Bust it down, bust it down, bust it.
I got an algo level at 935 and 3/4 of it. Backtest that. I'll short and risk the 940 candles low. Like 960, so it's like 955.
Or DDT for earnings. Let's go check. Looks like 210 and 180. This chart looks disgusting. All right, well. It's expensive too. I need to roll. Maybe I just roll these 5 foot. Coin. Coin.
I wonder if they rubber band it.
Come on, dude. Robinhood sucks for options. That indeed they do. $369 dang growth fund.
Kilo. Alright, I'm short it with 2 MQs.
Get low. Do it now. To the wow. Whoa. All right. Hot take. Coin. Call auto for earnings. Whoa.
My stop is 56.
Oh, KC. M's hit the 200-day and broke it today. Oh. Did I get filled? Yes, finally got filled. Just the two of us. Right there. Dude, Hims looks like death.
Mm-hmm.
I'm short on ES. Just going to say 73.
Like crazy, Amazon's down 2.5% in their earnings. Oh. All right, I'll be back in a minute. Don't do anything too crazy, Rizzo.
I think we're gonna do it.
I stopped them both.
They're gonna fucking do it. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Oh man, are they gonna let this happen?
End of day bouncy.
Mm-hmm.
Wee.
I need the sell to fail here, but it doesn't look like it's failing.
Damn.
Are we winning yet? I want to take Amazon lottos.
Damn, that's tough.
But I don't think I should. How are we doing in the chat, guys? 1s if you're green, 2 if you're red, 3 if you're like Jordan and set out. Protected profit stuck to the system. I did roll my SPY puts to 680s. It's 684, so worked out. Jordan with a 3 in the chat. Okay, a couple 1s coming in. Forward headline somewhere.
Damn it, ES did exactly what I wanted. Actually, no. I think it was a bit higher. Whatever.
I'm just like a little bit of runners. One. Oh, I see a lot of 1s in the chat here. Jordan, look what Turbutt said. I love that guy.
I know. Shout out to her butt. Shout out to her butt.
Smart.
Yeah,
Bruce
boring.
Cruiser was green with the Google trade this morning. DP green with the call
Let's
spread.
go.
Today was a good call spread day. Was 3, then 2, now 1. That's the right progression, Michael. That's what I'm talking about. No trade for a while. Went a little red, then got it back. Ooh. 1 Texas X got 3 1s. That must be 3 accounts. I guess. Oh, I got an answer, Donna. Did I answer? Let me answer, guys. Where are we at?
RKLB, new lows. Or equal low. Sorry. Thought it went underneath a bit. And it's about to. 3, 2, 1, 0.
And faces made up for Tuesday. There we go. I'm talking about. 15-minute candle just went back red.
There it
9
is.
rejection.
There you go,
Maybe low
RKLB.
rejection. Rocket Lab dying.
Yeah, new low day. There we go. Coming to 61.
Alright, that's tough, but I can't chase it.
All right. Emperor Jordan, you guys want to take over the screen for the chart? I'm about to bounce.
Yeah, I got you. We have a guest coming on in about 5 minutes either way. Talk some gold. I need an update on gold, and then we'll have the earnings, of course, after the close. Gold is in such a weird spot right now. Let's see, is this me? There we go.
All right. I got to go have an early dinner with the kids before we take them to trunk or treat. So I'm going to finish up a few things here. But always great times hanging out and trading with everybody. So hope you guys
Always
have
a
great
pleasure, brother.
Let's go.
Great rest of your day. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow.
You too, my man. See
Later.
you tomorrow.
Stay well.
All right, Casey. What if the MOC is just like a 3 billion sell?
It was big yesterday. The FOMC, no?
It was a big buy. It was like
It was a big buy, yeah.
Buy side. How long do we have? 10 minutes?
Yeah.
I don't like that they immediately rejected IV low there. They tried to get Rizzo excited for a second, like they were going to reclaim it.
They almost baited me.
Nah.
They almost baited me.
They might still bait you. Because if it reclaims over that, then
Well, yeah, then I'm long, but
Alright, I'm out of here too. I will catch
all right,
you
Joe.
guys later.
Appreciate you hanging out with us.
Peace out, Joe.
Have a good workout.
Yeah, I gotta coordinate that, man. Ivan, I'll find your account, I promise. Alright, peace.
Frankie, slide in here. We've got about 5 minutes. We're going to talk some gold here in a minute, too, and then
Gold's on
get all the earnings after hours. Now, we have a poll coming on, big gold expert. I'm curious what happens next. I was asked about this earlier, Frank. I don't know what happens next.
Yeah, I mean, 38's big support, but besides that,
I mean, really, yeah, this area, 40-40, even up to like 40-70 or so, 40, anywhere in there, could reject. It's holding that 39, but I get better probably at 38. The big volume shelf's actually way down at 3684, 3680.
Only 20 minutes left, huh? Yeah, shit. I'm not gonna want to long it on a reclaim if we do it during MOC or some bullshit.
Frank, you been shorting this?
yeah, I was short most of the day on pops, but like scalping. Been pretty quiet. I've been working on some other stuff. It was a decent day.
Yeah, I mostly I took the one short this morning, 10 o'clock. I got it at 152 average, and ended up getting out of it a couple hours later. And then I took a little scalp somewhere in here a while ago, but I've had puts that I've swung from yesterday, so kind of kept me from doing too much more on the futures.
Nice.
It's been a solid day. I really want to see if we push down here a little bit. Amazon's drilling. Amazon, I'm
looking
ahead
so
of
good on
earnings,
Amazon, huh?
drilling. Is that a headlight?
Might be.
Alright, let me sell some 200s. No, it's just not worth it. 75 cents a share, really?
I don't know. It's a nice move down, though. Oh, we got Gov down there. There he is.
Hey guys,
What's up, Gov?
doing good. How you doing?
Closing up the day here.
Awesome.
Oh, what's up, Gav?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Fantastic. A little normal
bit of a-
pullback day in the market.
Yeah, only down 3%. You know how it is.
Well, yeah, I know you have a lot of Hood. I think Hood had a little bit of a rough day.
Hood had a rough
Yeah,
one.
Hood got destroyed. Tesla got destroyed.
Crypto's down pretty bad.
Yeah. My top three positions, I feel like, are top four positions are Tesla, Palantir, Hood, and Bitcoin, and three of the four of them are down 3.5%, 4%. So not great. I will, by the way, give a heads up. Peter's going to join in just a minute or two. Told me he was finishing a call, and what do you know? Gold's up 2% today.
Let's go.
So how about that?
I'll switch over to gold. Look at this. This is my biggest position, Mercado Libre. Great day on that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, gold.
Hey, Gab. It's been a minute. How are you?
Good. How you doing, Frank?
Good.
Good to hear it. Yeah, I hope you've been enjoying this bull market.
Yeah, it's been
Doesn't
great.
stop.
Listen, it's so funny because you have these days and you're like, man, are we gonna ever see any green? And then you look back and you're like, oh.
You're like,
We've only seen green.
Yeah, we've only
you look
seen
at the
green,
gold
really.
chart. You look at the gold chart. You're like, okay.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
yeah. Look at gold. Yeah, so we're going to talk in a minute here. Having Peter Giannulis, he's going to join us for the conversation. Look at that! I say his name and he appears.
Say his name, he appears. A wild Peter has appeared.
Yeah, Peter, excited to have you on. Perfect timing, gold. We did a conversation a couple of weeks ago. We actually did a space like a month ago, and then gold had this crazy run after that space. And now gold hit all the way up to 4,300, I think, on the futures, and then has come back down, but kind of like a perfect setup here, holding pretty nicely. So let's take a look. Gold price chart at the moment. I know that Emp has it up on screen for people to see as well. So futures are holding that 4,000 level. We're at 4,033. And you were messaging with me and telling me like, hey, like this is a good thing, right? These dips, like we needed something like this. So honestly, let's get right into it. I'm going to read disclosure in a minute because I want us to be able to talk tickers. But first, before I do that, can you just give people a brief introduction of yourself?
Yeah, sure. Hi, my name is Peter Giannulis, CEO of A2 Gold. I ran a gold and precious metal fund as well as investment portfolio for about 25 years. First at Solomon Brothers in the 90s and early 2000s, and then under my own fund for about 12 years. Been part of management, director, been involved in production, exploration. So I've dedicated most of my career to precious metals for the last 25 years.
Okay, beautiful. Well, hopefully everyone just realizes, yeah, we're going to talk some gold here, and then don't worry, stick with us. Once the earnings start coming up for large cap tech earnings, Apple's at 430, some other pieces, we'll still be live for those as well after this conversation. But when you have a day like this in the market and things are selling off and gold is moving to the upside, up 2% on GLD today, this is the type of stuff that people are paying attention to. So we want to talk about it. So with that being said, real quick, we are going to be talking here with Peter, CEO of A2 Gold, as he mentioned. Ticker is AUAU, and this advertisement for AUAU is a paid advertisement. It's intended for informational purposes only. We don't make recommendations or endorsements of specific stocks or investment strategies. Investing in stocks involves risk, including the possibility of losing your principal. So please always conduct thorough due diligence and continue to do that research throughout and make sure that you're comfortable in anything you're investing in. With that being said, we're not going to just completely talk too much ticker specific here. We're going to start at a bit high level and then work our way in. So Peter, recently on gold, you've been very focused on tokenization as a whole. I know that you've been working on a white paper here as well. So let's start off maybe talking about that a little bit as to where your focus has been. And then let's walk through why this dip right here could be an opportunity and then what it means for the larger schematic of the gold environment.
Sure. I mean, the reality in my career, most junior mining companies and exploration companies would find a deposit. They would have to go raise money. It would be, at the whim of whatever the markets would give them in terms of pricing. A lot of the junior mining companies, the exploration companies, went the route of being publicly traded, primarily in Canada, and they would spend the money trying to find a resource and then ultimately trying to find someone that would buy them or put it into production. The reality wasn't very efficient. With the invention or with the emergence of blockchain, rather than anything else, people calling it tokenization, but really the blockchain has allowed these companies to have another path to monetize their asset. And there's nothing better, in my opinion, where you're combining, Warren Buffett would mock the industry because he would say, well, people spend all this time digging up gold, refining it, and then building a vault underground to store it, right? So it's this whole cycle. It really is silly. And my idea a few years ago, when I started looking at blockchain, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, is wow, this makes a lot of sense. Why don't you allow investors to participate in situ, which means in-ground resources, a mine that you've identified, you've explored, you've been able to build up a resource. Well, why do you have to take it out of the ground? Why don't you just sell participation or tokens that give people the right to own what's underground? Now, there's a lot of factors and variables, including the jurisdiction, the safety, the rule of law. Like, I would only do this in the US, possibly in Canada, because if anyone ever were to change the laws and you would have a problem with your jurisdiction, you have a rule of law, you could use the courts to remedy that. But in reality, it's a marriage made in heaven. You have 2 million ounces of gold underground. Why go through permitting, go through fighting the NGOs, going through, building a mine and all these things that happen to be able to get the gold out of the ground? Why don't you just sell a token that gives you the economic right to own that part of that? And, the DAO is the perfect type of smart contract where you can go and set all these rules. And I've written a white paper on these, what rules that and risk that one should be aware of, and allow you to participate at a discount, because gold's at $4,000 an ounce, but let's use it in grams, which is a lot more specific. But gold is trading at about $130 a gram. Why don't you tokenize, individuals or companies that own the mine? Why don't they tokenize a gram of gold of that economic right and sell it? Clearly, the market will decide the price based on a wide range of factors, including the grade, the jurisdiction, and everything. I won't go into it here, but it allows investors to buy it at a fraction of what that gold would sell above ground, right? And I think that that's going to be the future of junior mining and exploration, particularly exploration. I think exploration is so grossly undervalued relative to the intrinsic value of the gold that they hold, or silver, or whatever you want. And it only, in my opinion, only works in gold and silver. Copper, lithium, lead, zinc, every other minerals has the largest value of those type of minerals is actually being used in commercial or industrial production. So you're going to get a lot of pushback from governments that need those type of materials, or corporations. But gold and silver, 98% of all gold that's ever been produced in the world is above ground. So this opens up an entire new market. And I think it's the most exciting market I've been involved in my 25 years of my life.
I'm curious, I think people probably don't have a full understanding around this tokenization side, but it's interesting that you're saying this. So I was actually at the New York Stock Exchange on Tuesday. They did their ETF conference, and they had a panel on the ETF conference, and the panel was focused purely on tokenization. And they had a guy from Grayscale, I believe the president of Bitwise was up there, and a couple people from the New York Stock Exchange. And they were basically talking about how the next big move is they want all of the stocks and ETFs to be tokenized on a blockchain, right? And I don't even think people fully understand what that means. How do you, when you're writing out your white paper or something, explain to people in just pure and simple terms that everyday retail investors will understand what this means, tokenization for gold or for stocks or items like this? Because I don't think people understand what's coming, but being in that room with these people on the panel who are literally the president of Bitwise, and they're like, this is my goal, I'm going to accomplish this. Clearly it's going to happen.
Well, it's being done in art. It's being done in baseball cards and other memorabilia, where, let's say, you wanted to own a Mickey Mantle 1952 rookie card, which is literally the gold standard of baseball cards. I used to collect baseball cards when I was younger, and I never got to get to the 1952 Mickey Mantle. A perfect condition Mickey Mantle is worth $15 million. There's only 8 of them that are actually in mint condition, or what is PSA 10. And so, but if you wanted to buy a Van Gogh or a Picasso or a Miro or whomever you want, whatever tickles your fancy, and you don't have $200 million lying around, well, museums or someone else can actually tokenize it, and you can own a part of that asset, that artwork. And it's the same concept with mines. And I actually think it works better in mines, where if you're an investor and you want to own a mine, the only way you can do that is if it's owned by a company, is to buy the company in the market. And there's different pros and cons of going that way. Look, I manage A2 Gold, which is a publicly traded company, and so the only way the investors can participate in Eastside, which is our main project, which is a 1.5 million ounce deposit, is you have to buy the company, as opposed to buying directly the asset. Maybe you do want to buy the company because there's a certain type of operational leverage there, you like the management, whatever, but maybe you don't. Maybe you like the asset and you don't necessarily like the management or other aspects of the company. Maybe they have 20 different projects, but you only want to isolate one project as opposed to the 20 they may have in their portfolio. Then the company has the ability either to sell part of that asset to a group of investors, and the mechanism behind that would be essentially through a DAO, and the DAO would have a smart contract associated with it, would set the rules and the regulations associated with how that the investors have their economic rights and their voting rights associated with that mine. So it's actually, it's well established, it's simple. The key in all of this is ensuring that the contract, the smart contract, is written correctly, that will be attached to the token, and then an investor can bid when the company essentially does their initial token offering of this, or their DAO. The investor can bid that price up what they believe, and assuming that the company is selling a gram of their gold in situ, the investor can make that decision whether it's worth 5% of the gold price, 10% of the gold price, or 2% of the gold price. Historically, it's in situ resources in ground are at an exploration company are worth between 3 to 5% the spot price of the gold. So if, you know, I'll use A2 Gold as an example. We have 1.5 million ounces. Gold's trading at 4,000 right now. If we were trading at 5% of our in situ resource, that means A2 Gold has $200 per ounce of value per ounce, and we have 1.5 million. So you could conceivably argue, or we could argue, that we're worth $300 million because of our asset. Now, there's other factors that come into it. I'm just giving you an example. I'm not saying we're worth 300 million. I'm saying that's what the market has historically valued these type of companies. But if you were going the DAO route, well, you can own a piece of that resource, and the DAO will give that protection to the investors. There's a set of rules and regulations, including how they're voting as a group, meaning the DAOs that are in existence and have been issued, allows them to vote as a group to dictate the terms or dictate how that DAO will be managed, or that asset gets managed. And for example, if a large mining company comes and wants to buy the resource, allows you to monetize that asset, then the DAO as a group will vote, and whatever the terms are, 50%, 67%, and it's all predetermined. Then they can vote in favor or against any type of acquisition or any other types of things that have to do with that. And there's other things I won't get into because it would take probably an hour to go through it, that I will distribute in the white paper, that attempts to address all of the issues, which I think are very, very important when you're setting up a DAO. You can't set up a DAO in this industry unless you've had a lot of experience doing mining and exploration, because there's so many variables and issues that most people really can't even think of unless you've been in this industry.
Yeah, I'm glad that you pointed out to A2 Gold, and just taking a look for a second, you know, obviously you guys, we talked about it in our last live stream. The gold mining companies had a massive surge when the price of gold went up, and the gold exploration companies even more so. People can look up the A2 Gold chart, AUAU, you're traded on the TSXV as well as the OTC, and they can see the move that this stock's made. You're up I'm seeing exactly 500% year to date as of today at the moment. It had obviously a huge surge, you know, even over the past month. It was up all the way to $1.15. It's at $1.87 now, still up 16% in the past month. So let's talk a little bit about this dip, right, that we've seen both in gold as well as the pullback. I think the pullback's super healthy here. You can see to the key moving averages highlighted here. I guess, Ryan, actually, is there anything you'd want to share from a technical perspective before we kind of turn back to Peter for a second?
From a technical perspective, I mean, a 50-day moving average is very strong. We've seen this on a lot of stocks lately. You see a beautiful hold and push off here, that 50-day moving average catching up again. Huge volume shelf support, huge consolidation support right here. So when I see these highs, I can easily put a line right there, and you can see, no wonder it's starting to get, you know, buyers coming in right there. Just from a technical perspective, that looks fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think the last conference call gold was pushing, or the last call we did, it was 4,400. And I think I made a comment that gold seems overextended at that point. And it doesn't mean it can't go higher. I think gold's going significantly higher over the period of time. But as an investor who has been doing this for a long time in any market, whether that's in Meta, NVDA, or in gold stocks, you know, you do want to have some consolidation of the gains. Now, I would argue that the majority of the junior sector, including ourselves, benefited by higher gold prices, and you know, when gold also retreats, we retreat as well. But I do think that well, I'll make one final point, that most juniors are trading as if gold were at 2,500 to 3,000. We're not even close to trading at the value of 4,000 or 4,500. We recently did an internal analysis of what our value, our net present value, or net asset value is and at 25 and 3,000 gold. So we're not even contemplating $4,000 gold. And, you know, it's our belief that we continue to be significantly undervalued. But, you know, having done this for so many years, it takes a while for things to catch up. But when they move, as you saw, 500%. We did nothing for 2 or 3 years, and then all of a sudden 500-600%. And in the last real bull market that I remember, which was 2003 to 2008, and that was the real last bull market in the junior sector. I mean, companies went up 10,000%, right? And not all of them, but a lot of them did.
Yeah, some good pieces here coming through. So I hear what you're saying, right? People haven't really necessarily re-rated these companies from the move up. They're still at around 2,500 to 3K. Is there ever like a tail effect necessarily of, hey, you know, gold hit such a surge, and because of that, you know, your operations now have become more profitable, right? And so even if gold was to flatten out for a little bit, you know, you would not necessarily be flat, but instead potentially see another move to the upside afterwards?
Yeah, so historically, that's what occurs in these type of markets. And gold takes a run up, it leads, and then it consolidates. The initial reaction of mining companies is to consolidate. At some point, when gold had a few 100-point down days, the junior market actually stayed flat, and so that's how they essentially catch up. A good scenario for gold for the mining sector and the exploration sector is for gold to stay flat, to go up, and that is a great market for us. And one thing I'll point out, versus 2005 versus today, in 2005, 6, and 7, the Americans were heavily invested in mining and exploration companies. And today, and there were generalist funds, so the Fidelities, the Templetons of the world had a dedicated analyst that covered the gold mining sector and exploration sector. And that's how I got started at Solomon, actually 25 years ago. The reality is that you don't see that today, and that has led to that bear market. What I do see a little bit different, and over the last 6 to 12 months, which I think is extremely telling, is that there has been a resurgence and a return from the large funds and the funds into the metal sector and metals and mining. So they are starting to hire new analysts, getting analysts back into the sector. So generalist capital is coming in. There is fund creation coming in, and then you have the investors from the crypto market who are looking to tie crypto with gold, physical gold, and then buy. And then you have someone like myself that's looking at it from the resource side in the company. All of those components and those elements will lead to the next real major bull market. We haven't seen anything yet. When the US investor, the American investors, start creeping back into the sector, it's my belief this is going to go, it's going to go nuclear, because it just hasn't had all of these returns that you're seeing. The 500-600% has just been, just moving back up because they have been so beaten back over the last 5 to 10 years. If it's true that the U.S. investors are going to be coming in, this is going to be monumental, because the junior market is so small in terms of size, and that's after having moved up on an average about 100% over the last 12 months. The average sector, we've been up a little bit more than that. But if there's real capital coming in, watch out. This is going to be explosive. It has the potential to be very explosive.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm certainly pretty bullish on gold here. I think that it just continues to prove itself to be a safe haven, in days like this where you pull back in the market, people retreat to it. We've talked about all the other bull cases, right, of governments adopting it. I actually put out a thread today. And Ryan, if you could screen share it for a second, from the Wolf Twitter. This was one around China buying gold that I wanted to get Peter's thoughts on real quick, because I think it's something that has been really pushing this up. I know we're still seeing the gold futures chart at the moment.
Yeah, I'm looking for that. Did you text it to me? I was gonna find that link.
No, it's been from this morning. It's got like a Y charts chart. So if you just scroll back to about 8 hours ago, it's a pretty interesting one there on China's gold stock levels.
Yeah.
See that 8 hours ago?
But you look for that chart, I'll give you some context into the Chinese market. So China is the largest producer of gold in terms of mining in the world, and it's actually the #1 producer of gold. The interesting things about China is that all gold production has to be sold to the Central Bank of China. Okay, so by law, by dictate, if you're a miner in China, you have to sell gold through the official channel. You can't sell the gold to the open market, to the London Bullion Exchange, to any other refiner. It has to be held into China. So I'm looking at the chart now. Okay. The other aspect of China, which is interesting, is they tend to report their gold holdings, their official gold holdings to the central bank with significant lags. It's completely opaque. It's not transparent. And there have been periods of time where it looks stable, and then all of a sudden you have this bump up because they just didn't report it in time, or there's no mechanism that forces them to give accurate data. That being said, China is the largest producer of gold in the world, and they may be the third or fourth largest holder of gold today now.
Yeah.
U.S. being the largest, I think Germany 2, Russia 3, and China 4, or China and Russia are 3 and 4.
Yeah. Yeah, it just continues to be pretty crazy. Jordan, do you have any thoughts here on gold mining, gold exploration, maybe the tokenization portion?
I think the tokenization part is super interesting. And Gav, what you said is like, most of us don't understand it. I still don't like completely understand that side of that. So if you could like deep dive into that a bit more just for our audience. And I know people are kind of scratching their head when they hear that with, tied into, US markets and stuff. So if you could dive into that a little bit more, I'd love to hear that.
Yeah. So I'm going to be coming out with a white paper. I'm going to have an article, which I'll pass over to Gav for distribution, but it'll be an article that just talks about some highlights of what that entails in terms of the tokenization of the in situ, and I think the correct terminology is in situ resource markets, meaning in ground. And then there'll be a white paper, which will be far more detailed, that goes through the process and the elements associated with tokenizing a resource or a mine. And in terms of what are the elements for it, well, you need to have what in Canada or the US is called the 43101, which is a third party resource report. So an independent group comes in, validates how many resources of gold or silver or whatever element you're looking for, and validates how many ounces of gold you may have. And clearly it's based on confidence interval. So it's not, well, I have 1.5 million and you hang your hat on that. There's some confidence interval around that because it's based on estimates. And then the markets will decide, is that worth 1% or 10%, and that is the beauty of fractionalization or tokenization, is allowing the market to make that decision and have ownership rights of that exact mine. And the mechanism behind it is creating this token. That token gives you an economic rights. It also gives you a voting right. So as if you were to own a share of a company and you can vote at a proxy, well, why can't you have that same ability, ownership, as well as voting rights, but instead of a company, in a specific asset, whether that's a Picasso, that's a Mickey Mantle 52, or whether that's our Eastside project in Nevada, right? And so initially, I foresee this occurring in safe jurisdiction, because I would view that jurisdiction would be the single largest risk that is hard to mitigate. And henceforth, I wouldn't speculate by tokenizing a mine in the Democratic Republic of Congo or Sierra Leone or the Marfil, the Ivory Coast. I mean, it would have to be in places where you have significant safety in terms of legal rights and rule of law. So once that occurs, then you put it on a chain, and kind of like a blockchain or a type of blockchain that would allow you as an investor to buy and bid for those tokens. And I think that will be, I see it, and I'm very much involved in it, and I see that as the absolute future. Now, how does that affect an A2 Gold? Well, A2 Gold and other companies similar to A2 Gold have a limited amount of tools that they can do to raise capital to be able to advance that project. And at some point, A2 Gold or whomever may want to say, well, I'm not going to spend any more money developing this. I'm not going to put it into production. I've proven out 1.5 or 5 million ounces, and I'm going to basically turn this into tokenized aspect. And my job as A2 Gold, or the CEO of A2 Gold, is to essentially become a protector of those millions of ounces of gold, and manage the company on behalf of the DAO. So there's many levels of it, depending on how advanced you are on that project. But it gives, I think, what the huge thing, and it's going to open up a significant amount of capital to these resource companies and exploration companies. I can see that these companies benefiting, and then the companies can decide whether they're going to go the traditional capital route, or decide if they're going to go through the DAO and the tokenization route. But at the end of the day, it's huge for these. It's just a huge advance for these exploration companies. One of the reasons why I think exploration companies are so cheap is primarily because of people not discounting the future of the tokenization. That will be a boom for these companies. Huge.
Yeah, I think people have interesting opinions on it because we went through kind of that, NFT token area, and the problem was that there weren't really real assets attached to things, and people were trying to, and so it just became difficult right there. I know we're just going a few more minutes here, and then we're rolling into some big earnings talk coming up. I'm just curious for a second. We got all the rest of the market still going on, roaring to all-time highs as well. How does all that stuff, Amazon just had a huge beat on earnings here, right? We've got Netflix doing stuff, others going crazy. How does that all tie back into your thoughts? Do you pay attention much to the rest of the market and other pieces? Because obviously gold doesn't have earnings, right? There's just gold. So I'm just curious how you think about these things.
Well, I think it is all important. It's kind of part of the same ecosystem, right? So NVIDIA hits $5 trillion in value, or $4 trillion in value. That has created real capital, real value into the market. Gold, and as people decide to diversify across different types of instruments and investments, there is a spillover effect that affects the entire market. And at some point, NVIDIA becomes too expensive and just not worth the risk to return. I mean, they probably control 80-90% of all advanced AI chip market. I mean, what's the upside? And I'm not saying there isn't. I'm just saying at some point there is no upside, and then you have competitive threats. So the value that these technology companies have created has been immense, and the market cap of the entire New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ, whatever, the entire U.S. capital markets has gone up by 4 or 5 times over the last, I think, 30 years or 40 years in terms of market cap. That is a benefit to all of this, to everyone, because people are wealthier, they have more capital, and now they will speculate into different types of investments as NVIDIA becomes a mature investment, as opposed to an investment that's going to give you an IRR of 20 to 40%. The other factor about technology no one's talking about is the sheer amount of energy and the sheer amount of resources. Well, that's got to come from somewhere. I mean, it could be an AI, but the amount of computing power, electricity, transistors, everything that goes into it still requires a significant amount of mining activity.
Yeah, really makes sense. Perfect. I know we're going to kind of tie this piece up here. This was really interesting. It's probably the best conversation we've had around tokenization of gold in the ground and gold mining exploration that we've had in the past. I don't really think that we've had an in-depth conversation on that previously. Can you just give people, before we go, a little bit of information on where the white paper will be coming out, where they can find it, details around that?
Sure. At this point, I'm actually going through a peer review. So I've selected 4 or 5 people who are, I would consider mavens in this type of part of the crypto market, so people who understand blockchain very, very well. And that paper has been distributed to 2 of the 5. As soon as I get comments and feedback and any types of edits, I'm going to incorporate that. I may have to add a few things. Today, I got a comment from one of them, which I'm going to look and either refute it or add or correct something. I'm not answering your question, but I do believe within the next 2 to 3 weeks, I should have a fully vetted white paper for this.
Perfect. Appreciate that. Ryan, anything else from your end?
No, I just think what Peter said about tokenization is super interesting. When I think about real world assets being tokenized, it's opening so many doors for retail investors. When I think about real estate, when I think about things like gold, I mean, until you think about the price of gold as it's going up and up, I mean, there's a lot of retail investors that maybe don't have $4,000 to put that into gold. Yeah, there's these other things going on with we've seen these ETFs that have come out and stuff, but tokenization seems like the new version of some of these ETFs where people get together collectively, buy something, and it makes sense. It just makes sense, and I think the people that are on the forefront, like Peter, like A2 Gold, are going to be the big winners in this. Honestly, that's my opinion on what I'm seeing.
Jordan?
No other thoughts from me, brother, but appreciate you coming on, Peter, and interested to see where gold wants to go next, and definitely going to keep an eye on AUAU. And yeah, just appreciate you coming on, educating the audience.
Well, anytime, and thank you guys for the time, and I wish everyone good luck in trading.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. And I encourage everybody, take a look. You know, I've been sharing out information about gold recently, specifically about A2 Gold, formerly Allegiant Gold as well. I've uploaded a couple of different live streams and recordings to YouTube also with Peter. So if people want to understand this deeper, I think that he's a great resource. He's
Go
putting
watch those.
Yeah, go watch
Everyone's
them.
trying to learn about gold right now, and Peter's put out some really great information. Like everyone, they're late, Peter. I know they're late, but they're trying to learn. We appreciate you.
Yeah, they may
There's
be
really
late.
good resources.
They may be late to gold or silver, but I assure you, having done this for a long time, they're absolutely in the right time for the sector in terms of the companies, because the companies have moved up. Even though they've gone up, it's really a fraction of their potential.
Beautiful.
All right, guys. You guys have a great time.
Thanks, Peter. Appreciate you coming on.
Have a good one, Peter.
Bye-bye.
Cool. All right, guys. I know
All
there's
right,
been
I want to hit on a
lot happening here.
We got a lot
news. Yeah,
happening.
so Amazon blowout. Apple's numbers come out in 12 minutes. We're still good at Apple, but Amazon's numbers absolutely crushed EPS. I put it in the chat a while ago. Also, Amazon absolutely flying. It's up almost 10%. It was up around 11 at the height. Amazing numbers on Amazon. Netflix 10-for-1 stock split. That is beautiful. I know me and Jordy both have some NFLU. Netflix up 3% on that. I'm hoping that
I ain't
turns
selling a
things
bit
around.
of it. None of it. I ain't selling none of it.
So that's beautiful as well.
Keep it all.
Let's hit some of the other earnings here real fast. Coinbase reported they're up 4% in after hours, even after taking a big dip on the crypto. I haven't dove into any of these numbers.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I can do, actually. The Wolf account has been tweeting out most of these, so we can actually look at some of these. There's Cloudflare right there. Adjusted EPS is a beat. Big beat on revenue. Let's see what ticker net is doing. Cloudflare, I own a little bit of that. Cloudflare, I gave most of it back. Big pop at first, gave most of it back. Maybe some guidance a little bit weak there. We'll have to see. There's the 10-for-1 stock split. Give a like to that. Coinbase, 1.79 billion versus 1.77 billion estimate on the revenue. That's beautiful. Let's see. I didn't see the EPS on this one, but boy, that's a. I'll dig into these numbers a little bit deeper and just because I am curious. And throughout the evening, Reddit 0.8 versus 0.51.
Netflix 11.
Oh no, Reddit's
16,
back up.
Gonna be a big spot.
Let's go, Netflix.
Watch out for
Reddit
spot.
back up. I believe, was it Nancy? Nancy, weren't you? Somebody was beating the table on Reddit today in our chat.
Kind of a nice
Nancy.
after-hour move here across the board. If you look, take a look at like Hood, even like we were talking about, it was down like 4% when I came on. Look at it now.
Yeah, I was trading HOOG, 2x leverage Hood from leverage shares.
Hood is going to
week.
react because you have Coinbase reporting good numbers. That's going to be positive read through for Hood. What Hood's reporting next week, I think. I replaced my earnings hub tab when I opened up Prospero earlier. I think I just copied a link quickly. We can hit some of those. Yeah, Hood's what, next Wednesday? Next week's a huge week, by the way. We get these Mag 7s out of the way. There's a ton of things coming next week as well, but focusing on today, a lot of things getting a little pop here. Who else do we have? I was going back to the Wolf page. This is a great addition what we've done over on the Wolf Financial homepage, getting a lot of these up there. Twilio, I almost forgot about that one. TWLO. Let's see how they responded to those numbers. Twilio up 4.6%, pulling back a little bit. Hey, you get the big reaction. It pulls back a little bit, kind of water finds its level. Then those conference calls get going here in a little bit. But Twilio beating on revenue. Nice EPS beat, 1.25 versus 1.08. Just trying to get all these out there. We definitely need to look at the Amazon numbers.
Yeah.
Check
those out.
Here's what I saw, and this is what I put in the chat. That is a big EPS beat when you look at that, 1.95 versus 1.57. Also beating on revenue. I believe AWS, a lot of their other things were fantastic. What is this? AWS retail beating estimates, both top and bottom lines. Guidance to solid holiday demand. That is different than what we've been hearing. We've been hearing that we may have a weak holiday season. Amazon coming out, who maybe we trust a little bit more, saying that they are seeing strong demand going into the holiday season. So that is actually a very positive note kind of hidden there within the numbers. Netflix. Oh, let's go, Netflix. So just when we were like Netflix, just when we were in the middle of nowhere today, we're back over the 200-day, just slightly back over that.
We don't ignore those monthly lows, baby.
This could turn into a beautiful sweep.
We'll see.
Where's that
We'll
week?
see. You know, I
Look at that.
We'll see if it gets some sort of continuation, or this is, you know, maybe creating the top end of a chop range. I don't know. We'll see.
I want it to at least come back up into here. I'm super bullish long term on Netflix. It's just ran a whole lot. Apple, we have about 7 minutes until the Apple comes out. Jordan, do we want to stay live for that? I pinned that Prospero link earlier, and I don't know how many of you guys saw this, but I saw at least 7 more people jump in since we posted this link.
Over 500 investors.
500,000 mark. We got over 500 investors, so we're so excited for Prospero. But I just know the reason I keep bringing this up is because maybe somebody joined late. Like, if you guys have already seen this, just ignore me for 30 more seconds. No big deal. But there's 10 hours left, and I know a lot of you guys, I've gotten DMs. I've had a lot of questions. Actually, I had 2 DMs today on Discord, of all places, asking me about Prospero. And people have been doing their DD. So if you're just joining, this afternoon, you've done your DD, you've been looking into it, I just want to put it on your radar. 10 hours left as people are finally sneaking in the door. It's like when you're at the airport, and you get in that line, everyone shows up real quick right before, you get a rush,
exactly
right?
what's
People
happening.
that show up too late to the airport and they're all like trying to rush into the line to get through the security.
Tommy said he's not going to invest until the last hour. I'm like, you dog.
It's all right, Tommy.
Sorry, Tommy.
Tommy, I'm going to wake up at midnight.
He's always done
tonight,
that. Even on my streams, he's like, I'll subscribe at like the last moment possible. Like anytime we had a subscriber goal, he was always wanting to be the last one. That's Tommy.
All right, everyone do a quick, cross your fingers, put on your lucky socks, whatever it is, that Apple doesn't just absolutely reverse all this good stuff and just crush us back down, because that would be just brutal after seeing a great result. NVDA, I'm seeing pop down just a little bit right now. That is interesting. Maybe people reading into some of the spend from Amazon. I haven't got deep enough into the chart. Did we mention Hood was popping up because of Coinbase? That's the expectations. Let's go back to our friends at Earnings Hub. I want to see what Coinbase said. Oh, Strategy. We didn't look and see. Did Strategy come out yet? I didn't see that one anywhere. Strategy is up a little bit.
I'm gonna keep this Netflix chart up though.
Yeah, I
like
like
go
that.
grab
I
some
like
grub.
that idea.
And then, what are you just gonna stay on here, or are you
I gotta jump to Stocks on Spaces here.
Okay, then we'll wrap this up and
wrap this up.
I'll see you in a little bit.
I kind of want to see what Apple does though. What do you
guys
guys think?
Hop,
what do you think,
so
Chad?
I'm a hop, but
if you gotta go, all right. Well, we're in a good spot. If you go over to Stocks on Spaces, you can. MSTR did beat. Thanks, Dom. I appreciate that. I'm still checking out coins. These days are so crazy for me. The market closes. I get off a stream. I get on Stocks on Spaces, and it's like I'm just diving into about 30,000 things here. So, Stocks on Spaces live space right now. It's Stock Talk versus Evan, because Stock Talk's an Amazon guy, Evan's Apple guy. So I'm going to go ahead and moderate that and see what that looks like. But appreciate everyone tuning in today. Make sure you like and subscribe. Put on that bell for the notifications. I did a stream this morning. I came back. We had the whole crew on this afternoon. It was a fantastic day. I think just trading all around. There was money made. It went sideways. We stayed out of trouble in the sideways chop. We got the move down. Now we see great things happening in after hours. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. I'm super excited for tomorrow, Jordan.
Yes, sir. Me too. I think I'm maybe I finally take a trade this week, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I take a trade or not. I don't know. I haven't taken a single trade all week, so if I get something on the Spicy Friday, that would be nice. That'd be very nice. But yeah, everybody like and subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll just be on stream tomorrow and have a spooky Halloween on stream. It'll be fun. So we'll see everybody.
Oh, it is Halloween.
Then it's Halloween.
Everyone, tomorrow is Jordan's birthday.
Ooh, big dog.
It's the kid's birthday tomorrow. I want to see a bunch of happy birthday wishes to Jordan tomorrow. Everyone out there, appreciate it. Look, he's going to be all shy and bashful. It's fine. All right, Jordan, Gav, hanging out with us here. I'm going to sign this off. I'll be on Stocks on Spaces. Head over there, guys. 2 minutes until these Apple numbers.
Yes, sir. Peace out, y'all.